Now, first point, sir. If you have book with you, then that will be the best thing. If you are writing what we are writing, that will be great thing for you, so that you will be understanding, okay, these are the changes, and because you will be writing this, you will remember it better. So 10 times reading is equal to 1 time writing. Okay. Now, first and foremost thing, sir, for our examination, what is the previous year? For our examination, what is the assessment year? Sir, speed coming. Very fast it is. Now, please note, normally, I hope you know, year can be of two types, calendar year and financial year. Correct? Year can be of two types, calendar year and financial year. Because we are commerce students, because we are doing this commerce related course, for us, what is important, sir? For us, for us, what is important? Financial year is important. Financial year will start from 1st of April and it will end on which date? 31st of March. Now, please note, in our income tax law, we have something called as previous year and we have something called as assessment year. What is previous year? Previous year is the year in which income is earned. Previous year is the year in which income is earned, and assessment year is the year in which tax has to be paid. For your examination, what is the previous year? For your examination, the previous year is 24-25 and assessment year is 25-26. Please note, for your examination, what is the previous year? For your examination, previous year is 24-25 and assessment year is 25-26. Now, this will be applicable to whom, sir? This previous year and assessment year concept will be applicable for all those students who are writing examination from May 25 onwards till January 26. Okay, till January 26. Whether you are a CA student, CMA student, CS student, it does not matter. For all of you, whenever your examination is happening between this period, for you guys, the previous year will be 24-25 and assessment year will be 25-26. Okay, not okay. What is previous year, by the way? The year in which you are earning the income, and assessment year is the year in which taxes is paid. Okay, the year in which taxes is paid. Now, sir, are there any changes which I have to worry? So the first topic which we normally discuss in our classroom is basic of income tax and tax rates. Sir, are there any changes in basics of income tax and tax rates, sir? Answer is yes. Now we have normally we have two types of tax regimes. We have something called as optional tax regime. Correct? We have something called as optional tax regime and we have something called as default tax regime. Now, one thing I would like to tell over here is, those who have already watched all the classes, whichever classes you would have watched, maybe you would have studied the amended provision only, but still there may be some changes which maybe it is not discussed in the classroom. So you just have to just write down the provision which we are writing. Accordingly, you see whether you have studied this or not studied this. If you have already studied, very good. If you have not studied, you are studying anyways now. Sir, in optional regime, the optional regime is what, sir? Up to 2.5 lakhs, no tax. 2.5 to 5. That is optional regime. In optional regime, there is no change. In optional regime, there is no change. However, the entire changes which is there, that changes is applicable in default tax regime. And a default tax regime is also called as, it is also called as 115 BAC. So where is the changes, sir? The changes is happening in default tax regime. What do you mean by default tax regime, sir? How will I get amendment notes? I will share you. We will upload the amendment notes once the class is there. We will upload it on the Telegram channel. Okay, once the class is over, we will upload in the Telegram channel. Optional tax regime. Where are the changes, sir? The changes are on this default tax regime. Default tax regime, also called as assessee is opting to pay tax under section 115 BAC. Sir, what are the changes in that, sir? Now for you, what is the assessment year, sir? For you, the previous year is 24-25, assessment year is 25-26. We have general tax rates and special tax rates. General tax rates, normally where will I get this general tax rates from? Finance Act I will get. But is there any change in optional tax regime tax rates? Answer is no, there is no change in optional tax rates. However, the changes is in what, sir? The changes is in default tax rates. And please note one point, if a person is born on 1st of April 1965, on 31st of March 2025, he will be completing 60 years of age. Okay, therefore, for him, the limit of 60 years will be applicable. Okay, yeah. This point anyways we have discussed in the class. Rebate also there is no change. Marginal relief also there is no change. Now the amendment is where, sir? Amendment is under default tax regime. What is the amendment under default tax regime? The tax rates have been changed completely. The tax rates have been changed completely, and there is a change in rebate calculation system also. The tax rates have been changed, and there is also a change in rebate calculation. It will be, sir, it is fully uploaded in ArivuPro. I don't know what you are talking, unknown person. Name is only unknown, Goobase. Okay, what is the new tax rate, sir? What is the new tax rate? What is the new tax rate? Please note, you would have studied this only in the class. You would have studied whenever you have taken your classes, whether from our institute or anywhere else, you would have studied this only, hopefully. But if you have not studied this, then this is the new tax rate. What is the tax rate, sir? Up to 3 lakh rupees. Up to 3 lakh rupees, there is no tax. If your income is from 3 lakhs up to 7 lakhs, then you have to pay 5%. From 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, you have to pay 10%. From 10 lakhs to 12 lakhs, you have to pay 15%. From 12 lakhs to 15 lakhs, you have to pay 20%. And if your income is more than 15 lakhs, you have to pay how much? 30%. So, we'll repeat once. Up to 3 lakh rupees, no tax. 3 to 7, 5%. 7 to 10, 10%. 10 to 12, 15%. 12 to 15, 20%. And more than 15, 30%. You see what is happening over here? Up to 3, it is 0. Irrespective of your age, whether you are senior citizen, super senior citizen, normal citizen, whatever type of citizen you are, whether you are a individual, HUF, UOP, BOI, artificial judicial person, that also it does not matter. Up to 3 lakhs, there will be no tax. 3 lakhs to 7 lakhs, 5%. 7 lakhs to 10 lakhs, 10%. 10 lakhs to 12 lakhs, 15%. 12 to 15, 20%. And more than 15, it will be 30%. That is the tax rate which is applicable. And surcharge, same surcharge, whatever you have studied, same surcharge is there. There is no change in surcharge. There is only change in what's the tax rate. There is only change in tax rate. Surcharge, surcharge will be applicable only when the total income is more than 1 crore rupees. How much is the surcharge, sir? Sorry, total income is more than 50 lakh rupees. How much is the surcharge? If your total income is from 50 lakhs to 1 crore, it is 10%. From 1 crore to 2 crore, it is 15%. And more than 2 crores, it is 25%. For 115 BAC person, there is no surcharge concept of 37%. 37% surcharge concept is not there for a person who is paying tax under which regime, sir? Default tax regime. And health and education says is like Bala. What is in your, what is it called? Bala. Val. So it is like Val, it will always come. Whenever there is a tax, always 4% of tax will come as health and education says. Now, sir, you said that there is a change in rebate calculation. What is the change, sir? What is the change? You get a rebate under 115 BAC. I am talking about what? Under 115 BAC, you will get a rebate if you are a resident individual. Please note. 115 BAC is applicable to whom? 115 BAC is applicable to you if you are individual HUF, UPBI, etc. Correct? It is applicable to all of them. But rebate is given only to resident individual. Rebate will be given only to whom, sir? Resident individual. If their total income is up to rupees 7 lakhs. If their total income is what, sir? Up to rupees 7 lakhs. Okay. Some people are doing online. Maja they are taking in life. Hey, when will you get rebate? When will you get rebate? You will get a rebate if you are a resident individual and if your total income is up to 7 lakh rupees. How much rebate will I get, sir? Whatever tax amount is there, that or 25,000, whichever is less. Tax amount or 25,000, whichever is less. Tax amount or 25,000, whichever is less. Apart from this, Apart from this, there is also a rebate which you may get calculated according to marginal relief concept. Meaning, sir, normally I will get a rebate when my total income is up to 7 lakhs, no sir. Under default tax regime, I will get a rebate if my total income is up to how much? 7 lakhs, no sir. Correct, no sir. Correct. But, sir, what if my income is slightly more than 7 lakhs? Please note, my income is 6 lakh rupees. Can I say I will get this rebate? My income is 7 lakh rupees. Can I say I will get this rebate? My income is 7 lakh 10,000. Can I say I may not get this rebate? Correct? No. As per the provision, if I say I will not get this rebate, but they are telling don't worry. If your income is slightly more than, marginally more than 7 lakhs, then also I will give you rebate. Sir, how will that rebate be calculated? They are telling, see, you first do one calculation. How do I do, sir? First, see the difference between your total income and 7 lakhs. How much extra you have earned? Say, for example, my income is how much? 7 lakh 10,000. So tell me how much extra have I earned, sir? From 7 lakhs, if I calculate, what is the extra money I have earned? 10,000 rupees. Now they are telling, calculate the tax on total income. What is my total income over here? 7 lakh 10,000 rupees. So my total income is 7 lakh 10,000. Now you calculate the tax on 7 lakh 10,000, applying this, whatever tax rate you have seen right now. You see if the tax amount is more than the extra income amount. If the tax amount is more than the extra income amount, if the tax amount is more than the extra income amount, then you will get a rebate. And what will be that rebate? That rebate will be the difference between the tax amount and the extra income. Hey, have you understood this? I feel that you have not understood this. Hey, have you understood this point? Hey, I want to test your knowledge. Can I test your knowledge? Hello. Hey, I want to test your knowledge. Shall I test your knowledge? Go student. Hey, go students. I want to test your knowledge. Can I test your knowledge? So tell me, go students. Question is, what is the rebate under section 87A if Dilip has total income of rupees 7 lakh 10,000 and he opts to pay tax under section 115 BAC. So this is the question. Those who have understood, please solve. Meanwhile, I'll explain this again. Those who have understood, please solve. This is the question. Those who have understood, please solve. Meanwhile, I'll explain this rebate concept again. Is the question visible? Online, I hope it is visible. I'll just check online. Okay. 7 lakh? What 10,000, sir? No. You should calculate tax. No, second step number 2 is what? Tax on total. I'll repeat. Those who did not understand, online students, I'll repeat. Rebate. Tax rate, you should be knowing Gube by now. Up to 3 lakhs. If it is more than 7 lakhs, it is 10%, no? More than 3 lakhs, 5%. More than simple is not possible. Ayyo. Problem irke sundri Gube. Ada pave. Huh? Yeah, you have written this provision only, but you tell me the answer for this question. I know. Tell me what is the rebate. Please note, I'll repeat the rebate concept again. Rebate. If you are a resident individual, you will get a rebate under section 87A. Okay. How much is the rebate? If your total income is up to 7 lakh, then rebate will be given. How much, sir? Tax amount or 25,000, whichever is less. This is normally the rebate which will be given to you. But if your total income is slightly more than 7 lakh rupees, then you will get marginal relief concept rebate. You will get what, sir? Rebate, which is calculated as like the concept of marginal rebate. Sir, how will this be calculated? You should take the difference between your total income and 7 lakhs. What is that extra money you are earning in your life? You should tell. Then see what is the tax on total income. What is the total income? 7,10,000 rupees. What is the tax on this? Now, if your tax amount is more than that extra income of 10,000 rupees, then it will be what, sir? Then you will get a rebate. How much is the rebate for this question? How much is the rebate? 11,000 rupees you have got. Hey, everyone has got 11,000 rupees. Huh? Yeah, everyone has got 11,000. Oh, nice. Everyone has got 11,000 rupees. Sir, can you please upload this live as recording? Yeah, we'll upload. We'll do everything for you. Trisha, we'll do everything. Whatever you want to tell, whatever you say, we'll do, Sundari. Now, many answers are coming. 11,000, 11,000, 10,000, 10,000. Let us see what is the right answer. Sir, what is the right answer, sir? Now, see this. Hey, oh, up to 3 lakhs, no tax. 3 lakhs to 7 lakhs. I have to pay on how much? 3 lakhs to 7 lakhs. On 4 lakh rupees, I have to pay 5%. How much? 20,000. And from 7 lakhs to 7 lakh, 10,000, which is how much? 10,000 rupees. I'll have to pay 10%. How much? 1,000. So what is my tax liability? 21,000 rupees. What is my tax liability, sir? 21,000. Please note tax before cess, because cess is calculated after giving rebate. Correct? No, cess is after rebate. So now how much rebate will I get, sir? Now first I have written what is my income above 7 lakhs. What is my extra income? Can I say 10,000 rupees? Then what is the tax on total income? How much is the tax on total income? 21,000 rupees. Now is the tax amount more than the extra income I have earned? Yes, sir. So rebate will be what, sir? Difference between them, which is 21 minus 10,000, 11,000. Hey, okay, not okay, students? Are okay? Huh? Hey, shall I give you one more question? Hey, please. Hey, one more question I'll give you. The question is, my total income is 7,18,000. My total income is how much? 7,18,000. Tell me the answer. Sir, audio not clear. Are, should I put the mic in my mouth only? You tell me. Hi, sir. Vijay is coming. In my normal class only, this many students didn't come. Hey, no, hey. More than. Aha, one tara. Meanwhile, I'll playing by sending same reaction. Worth teacher for DTIDT. Sir, how I get amendment notes? Dilip sir, class is applicable for September 25. Is fully amended ArivuPro. It is fully uploaded in ArivuPro app. Maja is there in life. Okay. Hey, what is the answer? 3,000 rupees, huh? 3,000 rupees. And what is my net tax liability? What is my net tax? What do you mean by net tax liability? After giving rebate, you have to pay tax, no? So what is my net tax liability? Wrong. Hey, what is my rebate, by the way? Rebate is how much? 3,800 is. Go guys, I'm doing in life. Hey, what is the answer, sir? My rebate amount is 3,800 rupees and net tax liability will be 18,000. Sir, can you please calculate and show, sir? No. I'll show. Sorry. Hey, up to 3 lakh, 0. 3 lakhs to 7 lakhs, 20,000. 7 lakhs to 7 lakh 18,000 is how much, sir? 18,000 into how much? 10%, 1,800. So the amount comes to 21,800. Correct? Now tell me, what should I do? I should find rebate. Alright, tell me how much will be the rebate, sir? What is my extra income I am earning? 18,000. So 21,800 minus 18,000 is equal to 3,800. Are my rebate is how much, students? Rebate under section 87 is 3,800 rupees. Okay, not okay? Hey, tell me what is the difference? And you should tell me the difference. Huh? Hey, Bala. Cut panno, Bala. 18,000 rupees. At 18,000 rupees, add health and education. Chech. Huh? Total is 18,720 rupees. Okay, yeah. Okay, sir. Okay. Gube, Manu Tech Word. Some engineer is also attending class online. Hey, okay, not okay. Yeah, have you understood this point? Hey, 115 BSc change irke. Hey, 115 BSc, what is there? Change is there. Hey, have you understood the rebate concept? Now, sir, what else is changed, sir? What else is changed? In income from salary, when you are calculating your income from salary, you get standard deduction. Hey, you get something called a standard deduction. No? Normally, the standard deduction under optional regime is 50,000 and under default regime is 75,000. So if a person is opting for optional tax regime, it is 50,000. If a person is opting for default tax regime, it is 75,000. Then, sir, any change irka? Oh, sir. Then any change irka? Then in set off and carry forward change is there. What is the change, sir? If you opt for 115 BSc, your current year house property loss. Hey, do you know set off and carry forward? Something like set off and carry forward is there, wherein your house property loss you can adjust with other losses, other incomes, go base. Your house property loss you can adjust with other incomes, you can adjust with other income, correct? Income of all the other rates. But if you are opting for 115 BSc, not possible. If you are opting for 115 BSc, your house property loss you cannot adjust with other incomes. Okay, not okay. You cannot adjust with other income. Then, if you are opting for 115 BSc, you cannot also carry forward your house property loss. You know, there is something called as, if you are not able to adjust the loss in the current year, you take it to the next year. But if you follow 115 BSc, you cannot take it to the next year also. Only 115 BSc people. Okay, yeah. So this is change with respect to 115 BSc. Arthaitu, not arthaitu. Porunging in life, not porunging in life. Now, sir, is there any other change, sir? Is there any other change? Tax rates for company. You know, there is something called as company, domestic company, foreign company. For foreign company, the tax rate is changed to 35%. For foreign company, tax rate is what, sir? Tax rate will be, you write in that, whatever notes you are writing, tax rate will be 35% in case of foreign company. Only this one change is there for foreign company. For foreign company, what is the tax rate change, sir? I'll write it after some time, 1-2 minutes you give me. For foreign company, tax rate is what? 35%. And for domestic company, what is the tax rate, sir? For domestic company, the tax rate is... Yeah, it's the same, Sundari. Whatever you have discussed in class, same thing is there. For you guys, only one topic there is a change. Which topic? Capital gain. That also not completely changed. Thoda little bit here and there changes. There is no change. We have discussed, when you attended the class, we took completely amended class only. But still there are some changes. Chota changes. That chota changes I will have to discuss. Tax rate is what, sir? But there are online students who would have not watched that whatever class is there. Now tax rate. Hey, what is the tax rate for domestic company? 30%. But the tax rate for domestic company will be 25%. The tax rate for domestic company will be 25%. When will the tax rate for domestic company be 25%? When will the tax rate for domestic company be 25%? If what, sir? If the turnover or gross receipts of the domestic company in the previous year 22-23 is up to 400 crores, then it will be 25% for this year. Which year? 24-25. Hey, for foreign company there is a change, 35%. Here there is no change, but just revision. Revision in the sense we are revised. Surcharge, etc. I think this too you have seen. say no change is there. For firm and cooperative society also no change is there. Then comes the amendment which is there in special tax rates. Okay, this we will write together and we'll solve a question. Next point is what, sir? Our tax rate for foreign company is 35%. And please note, they will not ask you any question on foreign company, etc. Because that is something which you learn in your final level. Next is what, sir? Now, this is something which is very, very, very important. This is something which is important. What you have learned in my classroom also is different, and what we are going to learn will be different. What is this, sir? Special tax rates. Where is the major change, sir? The major change is special tax rates. The major change is what, sir? Special tax rates. Special tax rates for previous year 24-25. Section nature of income and tax rate. Section nature of income and tax rate. Section 112. Section 112. Odarni, inge pardarni, gube. Section 112. Hey, section 112 is for what? Oh, you remember, huh? Long term capital. Gube is AC or generator, we don't know. Hey, yeah, online friends, please note, we are here in a, there are so many students sitting in front of me, so here and there some problem may happen for you guys. Distraction. Assume that it is a break for you. 112. Long-term capital gain. Correct? Long-term capital gain normally is taxable over here. Now, what do they say, sir? If you have made the transfer, if the transfer is, who is really shaking a lot. Now, we don't have button also to call that person. If the transfer is before 23rd of July 2024. If the transfer is before which date, sir? 23rd of July 2024, the tax rate applicable will be 20%. Hey, do you remember this date, 23rd July 2024? This is the date when I proposed my first girlfriend. This is the date when I proposed my first girlfriend. So please remember this date. This is most important date for your examination. My wife is watching live. Hi, auntie. Long-term capital gain, if the transfer is made before 23rd July 2024, what is the tax rate applicable, sir? 20%. However, if the transfer is made on or after 23rd July 2024, however, if the transfer is made on or after 23rd of July 2024, on, hey Muthu, today at least concentrate, hey, transfer is made, talk, no, bro. Transfer is made on or after 23rd July 2024. Sarmi akka mass ante. Someone is telling, see, promise. Someone is telling. Go away only. Some Arshad. Sayyid Arshad. Arshad is? Huh? Sayyid 1 or Sayyid 2? नवीन वाला सही है. हाँ. Now, okay. Transfer on or after 23 July. What is the tax rate, sir? 12.5%. What is the tax rate, sir? 12.5%. Please note. If you are having, if you are making transfer of any, if you are making any transfer of any long-term capital asset, you will get long-term capital gain. And if the transfer is made before 23rd July 2024, 20%. On or after 23rd July 2024, 12.5%. Then we have section 112A. Section 112A is applicable for long-term capital gain. 112A is also long-term capital gain, but for 3 items. For 3 items. What is these 3 items? I'll tell you. 3 items. 3 items. Sir, for this, what is the tax rate, sir? Same copy paste. If the transfer is before 23rd of July 2024 or check is the transfer on or after 23rd of July 2024. If a transfer is before this date, the tax rate will be 10%. However, if the transfer is after this date, the tax rate will be 12.5%. Hey, right. Whatever you have written is wrong. I know. Transfer, I'll tell you. Capital gain chapter we'll discuss. Transfer before 23rd July 2024, 10%. Transfer on or after 23rd July 2024, 12.5%. 12.5% is the tax rate. Now, please note. Here, because it is on the 3 items, basically all those 3 items are share market gains, share market long-term capital gains. On this, combined in a year, you will get an exemption. This tax rate will apply on income in excess of rupees 1,25,000. Hey, this amount will be applicable on what, sir? This amount will be applicable on income in excess of rupees 1,25,000. Yeah, this will be applicable for what? For income in excess of 1,25,000. Okay. We'll do a question. Okay. We'll understand this. And we have 111A. 111A is for short-term capital gain on same 3 items. 3 items means 112A, 111A, the items which are covered are same. Here also same story. The transfer it is made before this date or transfer is made after this date. The transfer is made before this date or the transfer is made after this date. So if the transfer is made before 23rd July 2024, the tax rate will be what, sir? 15%. And if the transfer is made after 23rd July 2024, the tax rate is increased to 20%. Problem in life. That tax rate has been increased to what, sir? %20. Okay, not okay. And you know what is the tax rate for 111? This is not special rate basically. This is slab rate only. Correct? No. And for casual income 30%, online money games 30%, undisclosed income 60%. But major change is in this. Major change is in this. Following are the income covered under section 111A and 112A. What are the incomes covered, sir? What are the items covered actually? Items. What are the items covered? your listed equity shares. Which equity share? Listed equity share on which security transaction tax is paid on purchase and sale. So at the time of purchase of this listed equity shares and sale of equity shares, Vigneshwaraya Vasudevaya, welcome Aya. Late Kamaya, why Aya? Pooja Sharma says, I am late, sir. No issues. You will get the notes, Sundri. You will get the notes. Sir, is this amendment applicable for CMA July? Yes. Rukmani. Then, what is the second point? Equity oriented mutual fund on which security transaction tax is paid on sale. Chi units of business trust. Units of business trust on which security transaction tax has been paid at the time of sale. On which security transaction tax has been paid at the time of sale. Shall I give a question to you? Do you know how to compute tax when there is special rate of income? Do you know how to compute tax when there is special rate of income? Compute net tax liability of Mr. Dilip for previous year 24-25. For previous year 24-25. Comma, he has following income. You don't have to write neatly, you can write it roughly. Particulars, rupees, income details I am giving. My salary income is salary computed. How much, sir? 7 lakh rupees. My income from house property 3 lakhs. Long term capital gain under section 112 2 lakhs. Long term capital gain under section 112A 4 lakhs. Short term capital gain under section 111A 2,50,000 and lottery income 70,000. So my total income is 19,20,000. I'll give you 2 minutes to answer this. I'll give you 2 minutes to answer this. Then I'll show you. Now, if possible, I know 2 minutes is not sufficient. Do it roughly, fast. If possible, do it under optional regime as well as default regime. Do under both regime if possible. Nothing will change. Only tax on balance total income will change. Do it under both regime, optional regime and default regime. Sundari, new specs you have got, Sundari. Nice you are looking. Gift or no, sir. Romba nalla irukku life. Your name I only I forgot. Dharani. Ramya. Purna Chandra is used to say. Kiki, Kaka, Kuku, Keke, Kaikai, Kam Kaha. Others I don't remember only. Okay, done now. Sir, how do we answer these types of questions, sir? Oh, sir. How you're right. Okay, sir. All transfer is after 23rd July 24. All the transfers, all capital gain transfers are after 23rd July 24. All the transfer is after 23rd July 24. All the transfer is after 23rd July 2024. Online students, meanwhile, you can ask your doubts if you have any. And I hope you are enjoying. If yes, then kindly like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell icon. Sir, when marathon for June, Chennai? Next month, I believe. Next month date, we have not fixed yet, but it will be around 8, 9, 10, 11, 12th of April, hopefully. Okay, done now. Now please note, how do I calculate whenever I have an income which is taxable at special rate and normal rate? What do I do in my life? I first compute the tax on special rate, then I compute the tax on slab rate. Hey, please note. Hey, students. Oh, hey, 1 second. Hey, please note. Please. Hey, this income is taxable at what rate? Hey, salary is taxable at slab rate. House property is taxable at slab rate. And 112 is taxable at special rate. 112A is taxable at special rate. This is also special. Lottery is also special. So what will I do? I'll first compute the tax on A. I'll first compute the tax on special rate income. Don't copy. You don't have to copy. I'll do roughly. I'll share you the answer. So long-term capital gain under section 112. What is the income, sir? 2 lakh rupees. And what is the tax applicable, sir? 12.5%. So how much is the tax? 25,000 rupees. Then long-term capital gain under section 112A. How much is the income? 4 lakhs. From 4 lakhs, can I say I will give exemption of 12,000? 1 lakh 12,000. Hey, 1 lakh 25,000. So whatever balance is there on that, I will have to pay tax of 12%. 34,375. Long term is done. Then short term capital gain under section 111A. How much? 2,50,000 into what is the rate? 20%. Yatra. And casual income? 70,000 into 7 3s are 21,000. And what is left over now? That is called as balance total income. How much is balance total income? 10 lakh rupees. Now first I am doing on optional tax regime. What is the answer in optional tax regime? On 10 lakhs, what is the tax? 1,12,500 rupees. So whatever the total comes, 2,42,875. A total is correct. You should add surcharge. Nothing is there. On this amount you will levy what, sir? Health and education cess of 4%. How much? Yeah, I am assuming that you know how to calculate, so I am doing it fast. Correct me. AC turned off. 25259. Now tell me, if I do the calculation under default tax regime, what will change? Can I say only this one amount will change? Correct, no. If I do the calculation under default tax regime, what will change? Only the income taxable at slab rates will change, because income taxable at special rates will be taxable at special rate only, no? Correct, not correct? Are you foraging something in your life or not? So what is the tax on balance total income, sir, under default tax regime? So here it will be same 25,000. Here it will be 3,4,375, 50,000, 21,000, and here 10 lakhs it is 50,000 rupees. So it will come to somewhere around 1,80,375. No surcharge. 1,80,375. Therefore, you will get. Yeah, am I right? Hey, how come you are so fast in your life? You're faster than. Okay, this is the answer under default tax regime. Please note on default tax regime, tax on special income will not change. Only tax on balance total income, which sir, this amount will change. Only this amount will change. Here, up to 3 lakhs, no tax. 3 to 4, sorry, 3 to 7, 5%, 5 to 10. And 7 to 10 only I told. Goodness, what are you listening? Hey. Okay, yeah. Hey, this is your tax rate, change in tax rates. Now I have, rebate we have seen, no? Default tax regime we have discussed. Then 115 BAC. So this we have seen. This question, whatever question we just now solved, is solved over here. I'll share you this sheet. Okay, it is solved properly. So you if you want, you can take a reference of this. And I have given one more question, which you solve it if you want to solve it. Hey, residential, next chapter. Yeah, see, one chapter I have completed so soon. Normally I take 2 days to complete. Which topic? Which topic, sir? Normally I take 2 days to complete this chapter. Which chapter? Taxes chapter. See how fast I am. I am growing myself now. Hey, residential test. Hey, residential status change irka ille. Naveen, residential status no change. This chapter is also done. Then, sir, agriculture income no change, and no question also will be asked. Hey, because this time they asked 6 marks question. Some MCQ questions they had asked. They'll not ask any question. Okay. In January they have already asked 6 marks question. So this exam they'll not ask. If they ask, maza for no. They'll not ask. Next is income from house property, students. Income from house property. Income from house property. What are the changes, sir? Sir, income from house property changes. This is something which we have discussed in the classroom, but still I'll write it so that you know it. What are the changes under income from house property, sir? So in your wherever you are writing, write next point. Income from house property. Optional tax regime. For optional tax regime, no change is there. But for default tax regime, for optional tax regime, there is no change, students. How will I get the notes? Put your hand in the mobile phone. Let it come in the screen. I'll share. I told I'll share it in the. Baba, that Google will feel, what kind of person this is. Some people will be watching me for the first time. You will get it. You will get it on which they. Where will they get? Telegram channel they will get. Default tax regime. Following will not be available. Bube, today also you are doing pitch. Pavi. Following is not available. Following is not available. What is not available? See, I will not do anything. Sir, your class we cannot watch in front of our parents. What do I do in my class? I dance. You do. Now, what benefit I will not give you if you follow default tax regime? What is the benefit you will not get? For self-occupied property, no interest, deduction under section 24B. Normally, if you know, for self-occupied property, NAV is 0. If NAV is 0, their standard deduction also will become 0. If standard deduction is 0, meaning that standard deduction is 0. But they normally used to get interest under normal meaning that optional regime which is there. No, optional regime is also called as normal provision. Correct? Normally you get standard deduction. So you get what, sir? Interest deduction. But if you opt for 115 BSA, will not give you interest deduction. Only for self-occupied property. Sir, what if it is a let out property? Everything is available. Only if it is a self-occupied property, what is not available? Interest deduction is not available. Then what is not available, sir? No set off of current year house property loss with other income. No set off of current year house property loss with other income. No set off of current year house property loss with the other income. Then, this is the current year whatever loss you are incurring for house property, can you set off with other income? Normally, yes. But if you opt for 115 BSc, ille. Then what, sir? Current year house property loss cannot be. See, please note, you cannot adjust with others also. You cannot set off, you cannot carry forward also. Okay, yeah. This is all about. Which topic is this? Income from house property. Next is what's the most important topic, which is income from capital gain. You can expect 8 marks in this attempt easily. 6 marks they have asked in last examination only. Slum sale you don't study. Slum sale don't, you see, something which they have asked, they'll not ask again in your life. Slum sale they'll not ask. Seriously, I'm telling you, why are you laughing? Go away. Now please note, income from house property, major amendments have happened over here. Sir, major amendment means, should I start? PTO means what? PTO means nothing. Next page. Now income from house property, very colorful chapter it is. Most of the amendments is happening in which chapter, sir? Income from house property. Income from house property. Hey, not house property, go base. Income from capital gains. Now, please note. Hey, normally, hey, how many types of capital assets are there? Long-term capital asset, short-term capital asset. Hey, how will I come to know whether it is a long-term capital asset or short-term capital asset? I will have to see period of holding. If the period of holding is more than 1, 2, 3 years, long-term. If it is less than 1, 2, 3 years, short-term. Now that 1, 2, 3 is changed. And go ahead, don't laugh. Hey, go away, if you do, no problem will happen. Okay. Okay, give passes. Hey, please see. The period of holding. No, normally what was the period of holding? 1 year for some assets, 2 years, that is 24 months for some assets, and 3 years for all other capital gains. Correct, not correct. The period of holding was 1 year. For which assets it was 1 year, sir? Any securities other than units which are listed in recognized stock exchange of India, units of equity oriented mutual fund, and units of business trust of India, and zero coupon bonds. On these items, the period of holding was what? 1 year. So if these assets are transferred before 23rd, please, in this chapter, what is the most important thing? In which chapter? Capital gain chapter. What is the most important thing? This date, 23. Hey, you remember my first girlfriend? First proposal in my life I gave when, sir? 23rd July 2020, not 2024, of course, somewhere in my life, but this date came again in my life. See, 23rd July 2024. Okay, yeah. Now, if the transfer is made before this date, for them, what is the period of holding? 1 year. What if the transfer, these 4 assets, what if these 4 assets are transferred after that date, sir? Same. Time limit will be 1 year only. For them, I should check what's a 1 year. If it is immovable property or unlisted shares, if it is immovable property or unlisted shares, then the period of holding will be 24 months or 2 years. If the transfer is before 23rd July 2024. And after, what if the transfer is afterwards? Same, 2 years only, 24 months only. And for this, all other capital assets, if the transfer is made before 23rd July 2024, the period of holding is 3 years. But if it is made afterwards, it is 2 years. Sir, Purile, please note, what is the change? The change is that now the concept of 3 years is removed. Now, any type of capital asset you sell on or after, any type of capital asset you sell on or after, which date? 23rd July 2024, the period of holding will be taken as 2 years. The period of holding will be taken as 2 years. Hey, students, oh students, you remember I got married. In my life, I got married. Hey, when I got married, no, I got what, sir? A beautiful wife. A wife, to okay. Hey, she got with her 10 kg gold. Oh. Hey, my wife got? Hey, my wife got what? Hey, my wife got 10 kg. 10 kg, I'm telling, Kojala Gobi. My wife got? Hey, my wife got what? 10 kg gold. Now, please note, when did I get married in my life? Now, I'll get married on 2 different dates. Hey, my Vishnu. What is your problem? I got married. When, sir? Please, Inge Par students. I got married on 26th of May. 26th of my birthday, Bhubes. After your exam, you should wish me. If you don't wish me, no. 26th of May. 26th of May. 2022. I forget marriage date. There is a problem with boys, they forget marriage date. And I got married again on 28th of July 2022. With the same person. Hey, no cheating. With the same person, I got married again on 28th July 2024. Hey, please understand this carefully. I purchased gold of 10 kgs. I purchased. Let us say, I purchased gold of 10 kgs. Okay, I purchased gold of 10 kgs. When did I purchase, sir? Case number 1, I purchased on 26th of May. Case number 2, I purchased on 28th of July. Now, please note, for this gold, I sold this gold on, say, 26th of May 2024. What will be the type of capital asset? What will be the type of capital asset? Whether it is long-term capital asset or short-term capital asset. Hey, please tell me, for gold, what is the period of holding, sir? 3 years or 2 years? 2 years if it is afterwards. So tell me, what if I sold this gold on this date? What is this capital asset will be called as short-term capital asset, correct? Why, sir? I should see the period of holding of. Hey, when is the transfer made? Can I say transfer is before 23rd of July 24? Because the transfer is before 23rd of July 24, the period of holding I will see is for 3 years. Because it is less than 3 years, it is okay, not okay. It is short-term capital asset. What if the asset is transferred? What if the same asset is transferred on 31st of July 2024? Can I say it will be called as long-term capital gain? Hey, what will be the period of holding which I am going to check? Hey, you are telling long-term capital gain. No. What is the period of holding which I am going to check for this asset? Sir, because now the transfer is after 23rd of July 2024, on or after 23rd of July 2024, I will see period of holding of 2 years. Hey, can I say it is more than 2 years? Therefore, it is long term. More than 2 years, therefore, it is long term. Okay, yeah. We don't need second case. I mean, even in that case, I was giving 2 cases. Hey, but is this clear, sir? Is this clear? So, what is important? When is the transfer made? So, if the transfer is made before this date is most important date for your examination. Most important date for your examination. If it is before this date, for everything changes will be there. The tax rate is changed, period of holding is changed, indexation will change, everything will change in your life only because of this one date. Which date? 23rd. So from today onwards till your examination is over. From today till your examination is over, if anyone asks you when is your birthday, what will you tell? 23rd July. Whenever your if there is anyone, whenever your birthday is there, don't tell that date. If anyone is asking you when is your birthday, you should tell what, sir? If anyone asks you when did Dilip sir, when is Dilip's birthday? Same, 23rd July. When did Dilip sir get married? 23rd July. When did Dilip sir get first baby? 23rd July. Everything 23rd July only happened in my life, in your life also. Okay, yeah. Hey, Bhumesh. Okay, not okay. This is most important days. So everything will change. Period of holding, point number 1. Vigneshwaraya Vasudevaya. Getting Didangaya. Yes, sir. So now whether it is immovable property, unlisted shares or any type of capital asset, if the transfer is on or after 23rd of July 2024, the period of holding will be 2 years. And if the transfer is before that date, then immovable property, unlisted shares 2 years. For other assets, it is 3 years. Sir, we'll post this live YouTube, sir. Yes, this is live YouTube. I am live. You see what you want me to do. You want me to pour water on my way head. I will not do it. I will not. Go are telling, are you live on that? Pavi. Hey, okay, yeah. Now please note. Now there is a change. See, do you know how to compute capital gain? Do you know how to compute capital gain? Tell me, how do I compute capital gain? Dave, how do I compute capital gain, sir? Computation of capital gain. How do I compute capital gain? Sir, first you take full value of consideration, correct? From this you subtract expenses incidental to transfer. You will get net sale consideration. From this you will subtract cost of acquisition or indexed cost of acquisition. When will I take indexed cost of acquisition? In case of long-term capital asset, I'll subtract cost of improvement or indexed cost of improvement. Then I'll get my short-term capital gain or long-term capital gain accordingly. Correct, not correct? This is what you are supposed to do in your life. This is what you are supposed to do in your life. If the capital asset is transferred before 23rd of July 2024. If the capital asset is transferred before 23rd of July 2024, check whether it is long term or short term. Accordingly do the computation. But but if the capital asset is transferred, on or after, very important, students, 23rd of July 2024, then what will happen? If the capital asset is transferred on or after 23rd of July 2024, what is going to happen, sir? What is going to happen? Your capital gain computation will be, you should take your full value of consideration. From that subtract expenses incidental to transferred. You will get your net sale consideration. From net sale consideration, you should subtract cost of acquisition. Whether it is long term or short term, it is cost of acquisition. Whether it is long term or short term, it is cost of acquisition. Less cost of improvement. Whether it is long term or short term, it is cost of improvement. That will give you short term capital gain or long term capital gain. Sir, what do you mean by this, sir? What do you mean by this? This means that indexation benefit has been removed. If the transfer is on or after, so you can write a note. Therefore, if transfer is on or after 23rd of July 2024, no indexation benefit, no indexation benefit is available for transfer of any capital gain, any capital asset, sorry. So whether it is long term or short term, it does not matter. You will not get what, sir? You will not get indexation benefit. You will not get what, sir? Indexation benefit. Indexation benefit is removed. Indexation benefit is removed. Removed. Will they mention the dates in the question? How will they ask question? They'll tell you, which date they have transferred. Yes, they'll mention. Indexation benefit is removed. Okay, that is very important point. What is the important point? Amendment applicable for transfer of capital asset on or after 23rd July. No indexation benefit will be given for transfer of capital asset on or after this particular date. Now please note. Just a small revision again. I told you what is removed. Indexation benefit is removed. But however, for one person, indexation benefit is given. Not for calculation of capital gain, but for computation of tax on capital gain. Wait. Sir, not Purile. Please note, for computation of capital gain, will I get indexation benefit? For computation of capital gain, will I get indexation benefit? But for computation of tax on capital gain, I will get indexation benefit for one person. I didn't get it again, sir. Please, once again repeat, sir. Please. If I am transferring any capital asset on or after 23rd July 2024, I will never get indexation benefit for computation of capital gain. For computing the capital gain, you should compute normally without taking indexation benefit. But there is one person who will get the benefit of indexation for computing the tax on capital gain. Hey Allah, sir. Can you please repeat once again? Hey, please note. Indexation benefit will not be given for computation of Indexation will not be given for computation of capital gain income. But for one person, they will give indexation benefit for computation of capital gain tax. A tax is different, income is different. Income is income, tax is something you pay out of your income. Correct, not correct. Now, how does it work out, sir? See, this is one of the important amendments. Important amendment effective from 23rd July 2024. So if you have a long-term capital asset, okay, if you have a long-term capital asset, and if that long-term capital asset is transferred on or after, if that long-term capital asset is transferred on or after which date, sir? 23rd July 2024. Check what is the type of capital asset. Is it immovable property? Immovable property means land, building, or goodwill. Is it immovable property or any other type of long-term capital asset? If for short term is this applicable? Only for long term. Whether it is immovable property or is it any other type of capital asset. If it is not immovable property, if it is any other type of capital asset, it can be shares, jewelry, drawings, or any other type of capital asset. And if it is a long-term capital asset which is transferred on or after 23rd July, you should pay the tax at, I'm talking about what? Tax. Please note, I'm talking about what? Tax. You should pay the tax at what rate? 12.5%. Will you get indexation benefit? No. And how will I compute the income for these assets? If it is transferred, if these assets are transferred on or after this date, how will I compute the income? I'll compute the income without taking indexation, and I'll compute the tax also without taking indexation. So when I say pay tax without indexation benefit means no indexation benefit will be given on income, and the tax rate will be, hey, wait. When I say pay tax at 12.5% without indexation benefit, that means what? While computing income, there will be no indexation benefit, and the tax rate for this asset will be 12.5%. Okay, not okay. But if that asset is an immovable property, which property? Immovable property. If that asset is an immovable property, what do you mean by immovable property? Either land or building or both, land and building. Then I will see who has sold the asset. Then I will see what, sir? who has sold or transferred the asset. Is it an individual or is it any other type of person? Is it an individual or any other type of person? If it is not an individual, if you are not an individual, individual means me, I am individual. HUF is not individual. Partnership firm is not individual. A company is not individual. Individual means me. You see, individual, yeah. So individual, if you are any person other than individual, if you are any person other than individual, for you, you will have to pay tax at 12.5% and you will not get what, sir? Indexation benefit. You will not get any benefit of indexation. Sir, what about individual, sir? What about individual? If you are an individual, if you are an individual, what will happen? You have an option to pay tax on long-term capital gain. What option I have? Compute the tax at 12.5% without alarm is. Compute the tax at 12.5% without taking the indexation benefit, or pay the tax at 20% with taking the indexation benefit. Wait. I'll have to pay the taxes at 12.5% without indexation, or I have an option to pay tax at 20% by taking indexation benefit. Okay, not okay? Okay, not okay? Can I say one thing? Can I say one thing in my life? If the transfer is made before 23rd July, indexation benefit is always available. If it is long-term capital asset, if the transfer is made on or after 23rd of July, indexation benefit is not available. Okay, not okay? Is this point clear to you? Is it indexation benefit is not available? However, it is available for one person. Who is that? Individual. Only for one asset, which is that immovable property. What is that? Immovable property. So only for calculation of capital gain tax, I will calculate the capital gain with indexation and without indexation. But for computation of capital gain, my income, no benefit. Okay or not okay? Okay, not okay? Any question? Now, this you will better understand if you write it with me, but then if you write it, then it will take too much time. Okay, so I'm giving the entire summary of capital gain, tax on capital gain. Now see short-term capital gain. Tell me, short-term capital gain transfer can be made before this date, after this date. If the transfer is made before 23rd July 2024, then short-term capital gain 111 is taxable at slab rate, 111.8 is taxable at 15%. It was before. But if the transfer is made after 23rd July 2024, short-term capital gain under 111 is taxable at slab rate, 111A is taxable at 20%. So there is a rate change from 15% to 20% if the transfer is made afterwards. Sir, what about long-term capital gain? The long-term capital gain, 2 arrow marks. Transfer is before this date. Before which date? 23rd July 2024. If it is long-term, see please note, if it is a long-term capital asset, you will get long-term capital gain. If the transfer is made before 23rd July 2024, you will always get indexation benefit for long-term capital asset. Okay. So under 112A, the tax rate is 20% and you will get indexation benefit. 112A tax rate is 10% for gain in excess of 1.25 lakhs. Before it was how much? For gain in excess of 1 lakh. But here they have removed that 1 lakh concept. They have told for the entire year it is 2.5 lakhs. Whether it is before or after, it is 2.5 lakhs. And you will not get any indexation benefit for 112A and 111A. But if the transfer is on or after 23rd July, if it is 111A, 12.5% for gain in excess of 1,25,000 and no indexation benefit. And if the long-term capital asset, if it is a long-term capital gain, if it is not a immovable property, tax rate will be 12.5% and no indexation benefit. But if it is an immovable property and if you are an individual, your tax will be 20% with indexation, 12.5% without indexation. Okay, not okay? And for other people, it is 12.5%. So in simple words, the tax rate is after 23rd July, 12.5%. Before that date, 20%. Now, just for your understanding purpose, I want you to do this question. I want you to do fast. You do fast. I want you to do this question and also tell me what is the capital gain tax liability. We don't have time. You should do it yourself. Now, when is the transfer made over here? See the transfer. Now, see, now whenever you are solving a question on capital gain for your examination, whenever you see a question on capital gain, first thing which you should write is what's the date of transfer. What is the date of transfer? 10th of December 2024. Now, please see, Mr. Champak purchases a house property for 3 lakh rupees on 26th May 1989. The following are the expenses incurred by him. He incurred some improvement expenses which was before 1/4/2001, which is of 2,50,000. What will I do? Ignore. Cost of construction of second floor in 2003-4, it is 5,30,000, and in 1920 reconstruction of the building 2,90,000. The fair market value as on 1/4/2001 is 9,50,000, and house property was sold for 85,000. Expenses related to sale is 60,000. Compute. And for your examination, what is the index cost of inflation index, sir? So fast to compute. Please fast. Hey, by the way, how is your studies going? Those who are writing, good, huh? You have completed one of the group. If you are writing both the groups, one of the groups should be completed by now. It should be completed, and from today onwards, you should start revising. You have only 60 days left over. Revise one group every day and study second group. Please tell me that. Don't look at my face. You just have to listen to me and give the answer to me. Dubey is looking at my face. Will they mention the dates in the question? They will mention. Will you post this live on YouTube, sir? No. Will you upload? Are this? Now, please note, whatever this live we are going, it will always be available on YouTube in live section. If fast, you should do. Why you are taking so much time? And don't be scared for your examination. Examination will go very well, easily. Be scared when your results are coming. How will I face the teacher? Hey, okay, done, huh? Hey, tell me, what is full value of consideration? 85 lakhs. What is my expenses incidental to transfer? 60,000. Therefore, my net sale consideration is 84 lakh 40,000. Then my, what is this? Less. What is my cost of acquisition? Can I say actual cost or market value as on 1/4/2001, whichever is higher? How much, sir? 9,50,000 rupees. Sir, why have you not given indexation? Not available. Indexation, why have you not given? Not available. Sir, but it is an house, no sir. Immovable property, no sir. Yes, still indexation benefit is not available for computing capital gain. For computing capital gain, no indexation benefit is available. When will you get indexation benefit? For paying tax. Okay. Then cost of improvement, how much, sir? 5,30,000. Yeah, I'll take this one. Then another cost of improvement, how much, sir? 2,90,000. So what is my long-term capital gain? 70,000. This is my long-term capital gain. This is my long-term capital gain. Hey, what do you mean by this? When I am computing my total income, I will take this amount. When I am computing my total income, I will take this amount. Now, what is the tax on capital gain? Tell me, what is the tax on capital gain? What is the tax on capital gain? First thing which you should see in the question while computing the tax on capital gain. For computing capital gain, this is what you have to follow if the transfer is after 23rd July. If it is before, indexation can be taken by you. Now, what is the first thing which you have to see when you are computing capital gain? Name of the person. Is he an individual? If he is not an individual, then to directly 12.5%. If he is an HUF, firm, AOPBI, etc., directly 12.5%. Whatever income is there, 12.5%. Because he is an individual. Now what will I do, sir? Now what will I do? Option A. What is this? 66,70,000 into 12.5%. Whatever capital gain you have calculated without indexation benefit into 12.5%, or B, whatever amount you get now into 20%. Meaning now I'll have to calculate, for the purpose of tax, I'll have to calculate capital gain by giving indexation benefit. Now tell me, what is the capital gain by giving indexation benefit? Anyone has done 25 lakhs? 15,001. So 25 lakhs, 15,000. I will correct you, Sundri. 15,170. Now please, this is only for tax purpose. What is the answer now? 8,33,750 or 5,03,034. Whichever is less. Which tax you should pay? Whatever is less. Therefore, tax on capital gain is how much, sir? 5 lakh? Okay, not okay? Because they have to vote for computation. For computation, you should take this amount only.
Individual, sir. You can directly go and calculate with the indexation and compute it.
No, Sundri, you should not calculate like that. No. Hey, wait. Problem is there. Sir, the question which is asked to me in the class is, sir, why are you calculating like this? I directly know it is an individual. When I know it is an individual, I can directly do with indexation and 20%. No, sir. No. Your answer will be wrong. Why, sir? Because there is no change in computation process. If the transfer is after 23rd, on or after 23rd July 2024, you should compute without indexation only. Computation should always be without indexation. Only for tax there is a change. 10,000 times I told. Even then you are doing same mistake. Yeah. See, what is he telling? He is telling right. Sir, if they ask you to find capital gain, you should do only this. Only when tax is there, indexation benefit will come. Write a question. Hey, this question I have solved over here. See over here. I have solved beautifully. I have solved. Okay. Very nice. Nice handwriting I have. Okay. You should do some stories like this. Now write a question. I don't have this question. Please write a question. Now see, how will you do? Hey, this is what you are supposed to do in examination. This is reference. Capital gain with indexation only for tax purpose. Sir, can I write in pencil? Don't write. If the Dubey wants to fail you, he'll rub it. Hey, possible is there, no? Possible. Hey, correct, no? Oh, scanned paper only they correct, so what if they scan? Okay. Then okay, no problem. Then Bala, you can do, Sundri. Take your risk. Maja is there. Sir, not nice handwriting. Hey, Pooja Sharma, Dubey. Now write down a question. Fast. We don't have time. Because after this chapter, we have time or time. Write down a question. Mr. Dilip. Very short question I'll give you. Dilip purchased house on 14th of February 2004. Hey Darshan, don't smile, go away. Maja is coming. 14th of February 2004. Please note, very important question. I'll show you. Very important question. He purchased a house on 14th of February for rupees 10 lakh. This house was sold by him. This house was sold by him. This house was sold by him for rupees 60 lakhs on 15th of August 24. On which date? 15th of August 24. Expenses for sale is rupees 2 lakh. Following is other income details of Dilip. Income from business or profession. Income from business or profession. Income from business or profession. How much, sir? $8 lakhs. Income from other sources. $4 lakhs. Compute the total income of Dilip and his tax liability for previous year 24-25. Sir, hi. Say hi to my friends from my side. Pooja Sharma is telling to hi to you all guys and girls also, and Muthu also. Maja is coming. Tell me the answer for this. Is the question clear to you all? Very important question. Solve it. Bala, this is for you only. Specifically, I am making this question for you. ಪಚ್ಚೆ ಕುತ್ತುಕನೆ ಉನ್ನೋಡ ಪೇರು ಮಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಚ್ಚಂಡಿ 10,000 ಬೀರು. Nice song. Oh, indexation I should give a cost of inflation index for 3-4 is how much, sir? 109, and for 24 is 363. வசீகரா என் நெஞ்சினிக்கல் உன் பொன்மதியல் தூங்கினாள். Yes, sir. Dana. Maja is coming. Hey, Pavi. तड़पाए मुझे तेरी मुलाकातें. Sir, you are attending for the first time. This is how normally, please, you feel. What is this? Go away doing. I was also a very good. What? Go away. I good. Bala. I was very good bathroom singer. But I did not invite anyone for live performance. Sir, once more fall down from chair and hey, go away. I'll fall. Fast you should do. A students, please. Now see how Goobism government is doing with us. You will understand with this question how intelligent government is. You will understand. We feel Nirmal auntie is romba nalla irukke. तड़पाए मुझे तेरी मुलाकातें ओ यार मैं दीवाना डिंग डिंग डिडी डिंग காத்திருக்குது நைஸ் ஆஹா வந்தா so must required songs. Hey, there is one more important amendment. This is the most important amendment. Hey, Nanna, now I cannot give you time. 1 minute. Done, Darshan. Go, Darshan, you will not be knowing the answer. But still, see, Gubesh, he never attended income tax class. He is giving the answers and you are preparing for exam. Maja is there. Hey. Now you please note. Now see what they have asked you to compute total income. A, they have asked you to compute total income. So computation of total income. Particulars, rupees. I have income from business or profession. How much? 8 lakhs. Then I have point number B. Income from other sources. How much? Then I have point number C. Income from capital gain. I should do the computation. What is full value of consideration, sir? 60 lakhs less. What is expenses incidental to transfer? Therefore, my net sale consideration will be, from this I'll subtract less cost of acquisition. How much? Sir, indexation benefit you will not give, no. So my long term capital gain will be how much, sir? How much? 48 lakhs. So what is the total of this? How much is the total? So can I say my gross total income is 60 lakhs? From this I'll subtract deductions. How much? Nothing is there, no. Therefore my total income is 60 lakhs. Sir, you did not tell me which regime. In examination they will tell you. Here we are doing from optional regime. By the way, any regime we can find the answer. Okay, now see. Hey, please, Bala, see, inge pari hoga. Very important now. See how Goobism life will happen now. Now this is the total income answer. Till here everyone has done it properly. Now see, I should compute tax on total income. So for computing tax on total income, my next point is what's the tax on total income of rupees 60 lakhs. For computing this tax, I am doing a working note. Working note number 1. I hope this is visible online. Why, sir? Better you do it in next. Working note number 1. Now please note, long term capital gain with indexation only for tax purpose. Full value of consideration is 60 lakhs. Expenses is 2 lakhs. Net sale consideration is 58 lakhs less index cost of acquisition. How much? 10 lakhs into 363 divided by 109. Eh?
30,275. 24 lakhs, 69,725.
Long term capital gain is how much?
69,000.
Okay. A correct. Now see, I will have to calculate tax on long term capital gain. Point number A. Point number A is what, sir? Can I say point number A will be 48 lakhs? 48 lakhs into 12.5%, and point number B will be
69,725.
into 20%. Yatra? Exactly 6 lakhs. And
4,93,945.
whichever is less. Therefore, tax on how much? Okay, not okay. Hey, this is the only income which is taxable at special rates. Correct? So I'll write over here. Tax on total income. A on long term capital gain. What is the tax which I am agreeing to pay? 4,93,009. Then on B, balance total income. How much is balance total income? 12 lakhs. Now tell me what is the tax on 12 lakhs at slab rate? Before cess you are telling it is coming to 1 lakh 1,72,500. Hey, how did you get 1,72,000? Hey, please note, for income above 10 lakhs it is 30%. 2 lakh into 30% is 60,000 plus. For up to 10 lakhs it is 12,500. So 1,72,500. So I'll write tax on balance total income. How much? 1,72,500. Now what will come? 6,66,000. Now add. Here is where you will do Goobaism in life. Bala, that is the reason I made you do this question. Add what, sir? Surcharge. Sir, why surcharge will come, sir? Hey, wait. No, wait. I'll tell. Hey, no. Cheating you should not do. I'll tell. Hey, why will surcharge come? Why will surcharge come? Hey, please no. Now, please see. Hey, please see. Wait. Please. Hey, let me tell. Please. No. Hey, please no. 40A, please no. See how auntie is cheating with us. Hey, not Bala auntie, Nirmala auntie. How auntie is cheating with us? See, normally my income should be 8 lakh plus 4 lakh plus. Hey, on what rate am I paying the tax, sir? Can I say with indexation I'm paying the taxes? With indexation I'm paying the taxes? No. So I should take my income to be how much? 2469. How much, sir? 2469. 725. So my income will be coming how much, sir? 36, 69, 725. Can I say if my income is 36, 69, 725, no surcharge? Hey, because income is not crossing. Hey, because income is not crossing this, no surcharge will come. Hey, no surcharge will come. No, correct, no. But now what is happening? Surcharge is coming. Auntie, you see how cheating auntie is doing? Hey, what will happen now? Hey, because they have told you calculate the income without indexation. Calculate the income without indexation. I'll get how much? How much? Or a 10% amount you should tell. Go away. 10% to even I know.
66,000. 7,33,090. 090.
Array 090 only I have written. At
29,324.
29 total. है 7,62,000, which is rounded off to 762410. Round off we should do not with the nearest multiple of 10. Now, have you understood this question? Shall I give you one more question? Because I feel that the one more question which I am going to give will come in examination. I feel that. Okay, my feelings, I can share with you, my feelings. Yes, say yes, go ways. Hey, one more question I am giving. Hey, have you understood the previous question, everyone? Hey, Purna, have you understood? And why are you looking like a go way to be? A, please see. A, please see. Please see. Please see. Now, same question. Nothing changed. Only my cost of acquisition changed to. Fast, you should do it. Tell me. Nothing changed. Only my cost of acquisition is changed. Fast. Sir, what if auntie is watching? Tell auntie, maja pannu auntie. Oh, tension is coming. Hey, it is already 6 o'clock. I told you it is 7 o'clock. I will not be completing this topic only. Sir, my mom is seeing so. Hello. Yes, sir. Sir, this live stream will not get disconnected at 7 o'clock, right?
101.
Yeah. Please, Ansharallah, you please confirm with them that it should not get over because it may continue. The class may continue. No idea. Midnight, 1 o'clock, you tell them. I'll see, sir. I have no idea. Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you. Bye. Hey, one more amendment is there, which is on which I should focus. Meaning, I should give time like this. So now tell me the answer for this. For this, if you do calculation neatly at home, what is my capital gain amount? Can I say 20 lakh? Hello? Or 20 lakhs? No, 60 lakhs I sold the asset, not 20 lakhs, 18 lakhs. Or 18 only I have written. See, my capital gain amount will be what, sir? I'll do here 60 lakhs minus 2 lakhs, which is 58 lakhs minus 40 lakhs, which is 18 lakhs. Majasi in life. 18 lakhs is my capital gain, and other income is other income. So, what is my total income? Balance total income is how much? 12 lakh. So, my total income is any problem? Now, tax on total income is what? Tax on capital gain. Tax on capital gain. Tell me what is tax on capital gain? With indexation, what is the capital gain? Adeda maja. What is capital gain with indexation? I feel this type of question may come. With indexation, my full value of consideration is 60 lakhs minus 2 lakhs, 58 lakhs. Oh my God, 40 lakhs into 363,109 is how much? 1 crore? 1 crore 33 lakhs? How much? I would have got long-term capital loss. Bye, Shalu. I would have got long-term capital loss. Hey, go be. Hey, inge pare. Oh. Yeah, tell me what is the answer.
75 lakhs, 21,101.
This would have been the loss amount. This would have been the loss amount. So tell me, what is the tax on capital gain? 18 lakhs into 12.5%, whatever it is, 2,25,000. 2,25,000, or B, 0, whichever is less. Tax on long-term capital gain is how much? 0. A 0 only, no? Why? Because I got a loss. I got a loss. But what is my total income? My total income is still 30 lakhs. Yeah, are you understanding? Hey, my total income is telling I have earned income. My total income is making me feel that I have earned income. But if you see what is happening over here. Now, so what is the tax, sir? Tax on total income. On capital gain it is 0. On balance total income it is. Now you are not understanding the problem. I'll tell you the problem. The problem is not here. What is the balance total income? Say 1,72,000. So it will be 1,72,500. Add surcharge ille 1,72,500. Add health and education says 1 lakh. Now, Maja, you see the Maja. Oh, Singapore, Sayed, see the Maja. No, hey, see the Maja. Hey, everyone, hey, please Singapore. Hey, please Singapore. Oh, hero, oh, Rajnikant, oh, Chinnaswamy, oh, sorry, Singapore. One second, sorry, sir. See, please. Purna, hey, Purna, Singapore. Hey, online students, Singapore. Inge, this side. Now, see what is the impact. See the goobism which lawmakers are doing with us. See, if I would have calculated capital gain normally with indexation, I would have got loss. Therefore, I would have not paid any taxes. But now I am getting gain. Please note, if I would have got loss, I would have carry forward this losses, etc. But now I am getting gain. Are you understanding? Set of carry forward concept would have come if I would have got indexation benefit. Lawmakers are now removing that benefit also. Are you understanding? I have to pay surcharge because of this income getting added. Because my income they are not changing, only tax they are changing. Are you understanding? Okay, so here you will also lose the benefit of carry forwarding the losses. You will also lose that benefit of carry forwarding the losses because they are not giving indexation benefit. Anyways, if you have not understood this point, ignore. Have you understood this calculation part, etc.? This is how you are required to calculate capital gain tax. Sir, apart from that, is there any other different changes, sir? Everywhere you should first see what is the date of transfer, correct? Then what will you do? You do the normal calculation and you do the additional calculation and write only for tax purpose. Now, do you remember no transfer cases? Do you remember no transfer cases? No transfer means no transfer. And there are some transactions which are not regarded as transfer. One of the item over there was if you transfer any asset to someone by way of gift or will, it was not a transfer. Hey, you remember Simbu gifted the property to Nayantara. Nayantara gifted it to la 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 la. Hey, Nayantara gifted it to whom, sir? Vignesh. Hey, remember? Do you remember this example? Hey, now what happened over here? What is the change which they have done over here? This provision, only this one gift item is there. No, only that gift item. Only that gift item is applicable for individual and HF. Only that gift item is there. No, it is applicable only for individual and HF. What used to happen was before companies were also gifting the property to their directors, etc. They were taking advantage. Now they are telling no, it will be applicable only for individual and HF. No, not a big change. But please note, gift item is applicable only for gift, will, etc. is a item only that point is applicable for individual and HUF. Then this is not important amendment, time pass amendment. Section 50A, something like this is there. So in case of capital gain in case of market linked debentures. Okay, here they have added one more item. There were two items. On this, the capital gain will always be called as short term capital gain and there is no indexation. There is a section called as 50AA. Okay, there is a section called as 50AA. on which two items were covered, but now they have added one more item. They have added one more item. Only if they are transferred on or after this date. Okay, on these items, which items are specified mutual funds, market linked debentures, and unlisted bonds or unlisted debentures, you will not get any indexation benefit at all, and the capital gain will always be short term. Not that important amendment. Next is what's your income from other sources. Here also there is one major amendment. What is that? Patience. Here also one major amendment is there. What is that amendment, sir? You remember we discussed a concept called as deemed dividend. Deemed dividend concept is there. The deemed dividend concept, there is one extra item which is added. 222F. Okay. And there is something called as taxation of buyback. Both are linked. They both are linked. We will discuss that. But the smallest amendment which is there is with respect to family planning. MCQ question may come. Family planning, if any of your family members were in some whatever this government jobs, and if the family pension, if the family members are receiving any pension, then exemption we used to get. How much, sir? 1/3 of pension or 15,000 rupees. Correct? So the same exemption is available. Under optional regime, it will be 1/3 of pension or 15,000. But if you are following default regime, 115 BSc, the limit is 25,000 instead of 15,000. Okay, that is the only change. Instead of 15,000, it is 25,000. Now, please write along with me, because that is not written in your books. So write along with me. One more important concept. This is with respect to what, sir? Your income from other sources. Write the heading as taxation of buyback. Write the heading as what, sir? Taxation of buyback. Write the heading as taxation of buyback. Write the heading as taxation of buyback. Buyback is done buyback means what, sir? The company will buy the shares of the company. Normally the shares, the company gives the shares to the shareholders. Now the company is buying those shares, then it is called as buyback. If the company is buying back the shares which they had given to the shareholders, then it is called as buyback. So buyback, if the buyback is done till 30th of September 2024, if any company is buying their shares back from the shareholders till which date? 30th of September 2024, then 2 arrow marks. Then what's the 2 arrow marks? What will be the impact in the hands of company? What will be the impacts in the hands of company which is doing the buyback? And what will happen in the hands of shareholders? Now, when the company is buying back, did I tell the company to buy back the share? Did I tell the company to buy back the share? No, sir, I didn't tell. So, before the provision told, because you never told the company to buy back its share, therefore, but still company is buying back its shares, it will be exempt. So, if the company is buying back the shares, till which date? 30th September 24, meaning anytime before this date, if the company is buying back its own share in the hands of the shareholder, it is exempt under section 1034. It is exempt under section 1034A. Therefore, no tax treatment. No tax in hands of shareholder. Sir, what will happen for company? What will happen for company? It is exempt for shareholder, but what will happen for company, sir? For company, no. For company, it is taxable under 115 QE. For company, it is taxable under which section? It is taxable under section 115 QE. Sir, how much is the taxable amount? How much is the taxable amount, sir? Whatever your buyback price is there, whatever price the company bought back the shares minus the issue price of shares. What will be this? This will be your taxable amount of this buyback amount. This will be the taxable amount. In the hands of whom, sir? Company. Company will have to pay the taxes. Meaning, at what price the company had given the shares to me? Meaning, at what price I purchased the shares? Now, at what price the company is buying back the shares? Whatever price company is buying back minus issue price of shares to me. That difference amount will be taxable in the hands of company. Now, second point is important point. Tax treatment if buyback is on or after 1st of October 2024. If the buyback is on or after this date, 1st of October 2024, yana aichi sir. Yana ai poya sir. Now Goobaism is happening in life. What is happening, sir? Now same in the hands of company. And in whose hands? In shareholders. In the hands of shareholder. Sir, in the hands of company, what will happen? Lawmaker says now if the buyback is happening on or after 1st of October 2024, in the hands of company, no tax. Meaning nothing will happen. Before in our hands it was exempt, now it is exempt in the hands of company. So what will happen in the hands of shareholders? In the hands of shareholders, two arrow marks. In the hands of shareholders, two arrow marks. There will be an income from other sources. There will be an income from other sources. In the hands of shareholders, what will come, sir? Income from other sources will come. What is income from other sources? The total buyback price. Meaning whatever amount the company is giving you, the total buyback price is treated as deemed dividend. The total buyback price is treated as deemed dividend under section 222F. A new section has been added. Total buyback price or total buyback amount, I'll write. Total buyback amount you write. Total buyback amount which is received by whom? Shareholder. The total amount which is received by shareholder will be treated as deemed dividend. It will be treated as deemed dividend. It will be treated as deemed dividend. Sir, what is total buyback amount? How will I calculate this? Sir, tell no, sir. Oh, sir. Tell me no, sir. Number of shares bought back by the company into buyback share, a buyback price per share. What is the buyback price per share? That is the total amount which I have received. No, correct? No. How many shares company has purchased from me into at what price it has purchased? That is the total money which I have received. Entire money will be treated as deemed dividend. Entire money will be treated as deemed dividend. Hey, do you know when it is deemed dividend? It is taxable in the hands of. It is taxable in the hands of shareholders under income from other sources. So it is taxable in hands of shareholder under income from other sources in the year of buyback. In which year, sir? In the year of buyback, it will be taxable in the hands of shareholders. Okay, students. Sir, what will happen in the hands of company? Sorry, what will happen? What is that other arrow mark which you have done? What is that other arrow mark? A, please see. Students, A students, inge par, please. Now see, company has bought back my share. Company has bought back my share means what, sir? Dilip had 100 shares of Reliance Industry. I purchased these shares at rupees 20. Now company is buying back these shares at rupees 70. Correct? So can I say the shares which is there, the shares which were there with me is no more there because the company is buying back? Can I say it is a transfer? Hello. I am selling the shares. See, I sell the shares to you. I sell 100 shares to you. Instead of that, what am I doing? I am selling the shares to the company at what price? 70 rupees. Sir, therefore it should be capital gain also should come, no sir. Therefore capital gain should come, no sir. A, please. Therefore capital gain should come, no sir. Now please note, what is income from other sources? Can I say 70 into 100 rupees? Sorry, 70 rupees is buyback price into 100, which is 7,000 rupees is my income from other sources called as deemed dividend. This will be called as deemed dividend under section 222F. Sir, now what about capital gain? Will I have to pay tax two places? If I calculate capital gain, tax will come over there also, no? Lawmaker says, wait, I'll tell you. Because shares are gone, since shares are bought back, it is transfer. Because the shares are bought back, it will be called as transfer. Computation of capital gain. What is my capital gain over here? Full value of sale consideration will be 0. Full value of sale consideration should be 0. Full value of sale consideration should be 0 or nil. Sir, but I received 70 rupees now. You already paid the tax over there, no? Hello. Sir, full value of sale consideration I am taking as 0 or nil. Sir, why, sir? Because you have already paid the taxes under other sources. Less expenses. How much? Whatever expenses you have incurred for buyback, you will get your net sale consideration. From this, subtract cost of acquisition, you will get your capital gain. Long-term capital gain, or sorry, not capital gain, long-term capital loss or short-term capital loss. You will get your capital loss. Yeah, are you understanding why you got capital loss, long-term or short-term capital loss? Yeah, have you understood why you got long-term or short-term capital loss? Why, sir? Because there is no sale price at all. When there is no sale price, I will subtract expenses and cost. I will get loss only, no? I will get loss only, no? It can be long-term, short-term. Right? One more note you write. Note. Full value of sale consideration will always be nil or 0 in case of buyback on or after 1/10/24. Full value of sale consideration will always be nil or 0. Sir, what if the buyback happened before this date? Then it is exempt in your hands. What if the buyback is happening before 1st of October, then so it is exempt in your hands. No. Hey, have you understood this? Hey, have you understood this? I don't know why I feel that you are not understood this. Hey, have you all understood this? Buyback. Hey, have you all understood this? Tell me the answer for this question. You roughly calculate and tell me. You don't have to prove me that you know everything in your life. You roughly calculate and tell me what is the answer. This is the question in front of you. Roughly calculate and tell me what is the answer. First, you should tell me what is the income which is taxable in the hands of. Discuss the tax treatment in the hands of Dilip. Please note, in examination, you can draw the chart. Whichever we have drawn, no? You don't have to tell what happened in the hands of company. You can directly tell what is happening in the hands of Dilip. They have asked what is happening in the hands of Dilip. Mr. Dilip acquired 1000 shares of Priya Sarees Limited at rupees 75 per share. वो भी percentage. In the previous year, 1718, I purchased this. Priya Sarees bought back 400 shares at rupees 180 per share on 15th of January 2025. 15th of January 25, they bought back the shares. The remaining shares were sold. Please note, how many shares were bought back? 400. Remaining shares were sold by Dilip at what price? 250 rupees per share on 20th of March. Discuss the tax treatment. A, please see. A, students, can I say for 400 shares which is bought back, 400 shares into buyback price is income from other sources? And for this 400 shares, there will be long-term capital loss. And for balance 600 shares, what will I have? What will I have? Long-term capital gain. Why, sir? It is sold for 250 rupees. A balance 600 shares are sold by, we know how much? 250 minus how much? Purchase price is 75. This will be my long-term capital gain. Whatever amount is there. See what will happen in case of buyback. Buyback of shares. Tax treatment first in the hands of company. That's what I'm telling. Present like this only, you will get full marks. Hey, why have I written in the hands of company? I have written wrong over here. It is in the hands of buyback of shares by company. Hey, correct? No. Buyback of shares by company and sale of shares by Dilip. So there are two separate points. Buyback of shares by company and sale of shares by Dilip. Sir, can I present in this way? Yes, you present in this way. No problem. You will get full marks. Now see, in the hands, see when whatever shares company bought, how many shares company bought? 400 shares. That also you should write over here. For 400 shares, income from other sources, it will be deemed dividend under section 222F. How much, sir? Buyback price into number of shares bought back. 180 into 400, 72,000. Okay. Then income from capital gain for shares which are bought back, full value of sale consideration will be 0. Expenses are 0. Net sale consideration is 0. Cost of acquisition is 75 into 400, 30,000. So long term capital loss of 30,000. And shares which are sold in open market, for what price did I sell? 250. So can I say here the capital gain will come? 250 into 600 is 150 minus cost of acquisition of the shares. The long term capital gain is 1,05,000. So net my long term capital gain will be what, sir? 75,000. You okay, not okay? Yeah, have you understood this? Recheck this afterwards. Okay, please re-see the question. This question can come for 4 to 6 marks in exam. This type of question, not this question. Yeah, that's all. That is all about your income from other sources. Income from salary, any change is there? Only I told no. Income from salary, what is the change? Standard deduction. Income from salary. The standard deduction is available for all the employees, whether you are 115 BSc, government employee, non-government employee. If the employee pays the tax under old regime or optional regime or normal provision, what is the standard deduction he'll get? salary amount of 50,000, whichever is less. And if he pays the tax under default regime, it is 75,000 per annum. And of course, they will not get any other benefits if you are opting for 115 BSc, etc. I have solved a question. You please check this question. Now, income from PGBP. One major change is there, wherein I feel question will definitely come. Either for your attempt, if not September attempt, if not January attempt. Pakka question will come for sure. What is the change, sir? This is the normal change, but question may come. Question may come. One of the adjustment. One of the adjustment in your examination may be with respect to 80CCD fund. Hey, do you remember we draw something like this? Hey, do you remember there are some expenses which are allowed under section 36? Under that, we had employer's contribution to welfare fund. Correct? There are approved funds, and there was one more thing called as pension fund. Pension fund of 80CCD. Pension fund of 80CCD. Now here, how much exemption was there? Actual contribution or 10% of salary. You would have written it as 10% of salary. But now it is changed to 14% of salary. Okay. So one of the adjustment in your total income question will be this, which will carry 1 mark. Actual contribution or 14% of salary. And what do you mean by salary? Basic plus DA in terms. What is salary for this purpose? Basic plus DA in terms. Okay, not okay. Next change which I am talking about is the major change. Most important change in your which chapter? Hey, which chapter? PGB. What is that, sir? Hey, do you know there is something called as 40B? Hey, do you know there is something called as 40B? 40B talks about what? Remuneration and interest to partners. Now here remuneration change has happened. What is the change, sir? In case of remuneration, what did we do, sir? We will take book profit and something we will do. Now here what is the change, sir? The change is 40B limit of remuneration for partners. Book profit up to 6 lakh rupees of your book profit. Up to how much? 6 lakh of book profit. The remuneration which you can give is whatever book profit you have into 90% or 3 lakh rupees, whichever is higher. Hey, what did we study? Up to 3 lakh rupees, it is 90% or 1.5 lakhs, correct? This is now changed. The limit is double now. The limit is double. Up to 6 lakh rupees, it is 90% of book profit or 3 lakhs, whichever is higher. And for balance book profit, 60% of book profit. For balance book profit, 60% of book profit. Hey, okay, not okay? Say, don't you think this is a good change? Question can come on this. So tell me, if my book profit is 9 lakhs, what is the remuneration I can give? What is the remuneration I can give? Maximum remuneration which I can give is how much? Don't do Goobism. Sir, 6 lakhs into 90%, 6 nines are 5 lakh 40,000. And for balance 3 lakh rupees, it is 60%. 7 lakh. Now please note, how much remuneration can I give, sir? 7 lakh 20,000 is the maximum or actual, whichever is less. And in my computation, how much will I take? 7 lakh 20,000 or actual, whichever is less? No, that too you do. But the change is only with limit. Now tell me, what if my book profit is 5 lakhs? Fast. We don't have time. Hey, can I say 5 lakh into 90%? How much? 4 lakh 50,000 or limit of 3 lakh, whichever is higher. How much? Sir, why didn't you write limit over here? I have written. Hey, what if my book profit is 2 lakhs? 2 nines are
13.
Whichever is higher. How much? Okay, are you understanding this? Tell me, what if my book profit is loss of 1.5 lakhs? What if it is loss of 1.5 lakhs? Eh? Loss of 1.5 lakhs. I know in normal class also you did go based on a zero or limit is there, no? How much will I give? So maximum which you can give is 3 lakhs even in case of loss. And higher amount is anyways there. Have you understood this? Ama. This is all about which chapter? PGBP. So we have completed all the heads of income. PGBP we saw major changes in capital gain and other sources. PGBP this small change, not major change. And see, here they have changed something, no? 14% of salary under employer's contribution. Similar change is also made in 80CCD pension fund. Hey, can I say this is also 80CC pension fund only, 80CCD pension fund? So similarly, in your deductions chapter, employer's contribution is there. No, if you see, employer's contribution is there, 80CCD1, employer's contribution is there, 80CCD2, 80CCD2, 80CCD2. Here, instead of 10%, you should take 14% of salary. Only employer's only employer's contribution change is there. Only employer's contribution. Hey, apart from that, I mean, these are the major amendments which are there. Apart from that, in TDS, the rates, there were few items for which rate is 5%. What are those few items? Commission if you are paying, brokerage if you are paying. The TDS rate was 5%. Now the rate has been changed to 2%. This you didn't get, huh? Deduction. Go to deduction chapter, you will have it. If you have written notes, deduction chapter. You go to deduction chapter, 80CCD, and that employer contribution is there. So it was 10%. Now it is increased to 14%. Aste. This is for employee contribution. Employee contribution, it is 10% of salary normally, but if you are a government employee, it is 14% of salary. Now please note, I'll share you the latest amended notes. I'll share you the latest amendment note full set. You please refer that. You don't refer this. Entire everything I have solved with latest amendment, whatever is there. I'll share you that notes, okay? At least capital gain. This you took printout yesterday only, yeah? Okay. At least what, sir? At least capital gain and other sources, whatever is there. No, that you should see from that. At least that. Now, that is all about your income tax. Apart from that, TDS, only small change is there. What is the change? There were few items which were taxable at 5%. Now it is taxable at 2%. And next. Okay, yeah. And please note, yeah, one more point with respect to house property, okay? Not relevant from your angle. What is that amendment on house property? See, if assessee is in business of renting of house property, please note. Normally, I have some sari business. I am renting the property. The income will go under which head? Income from house property. What if my business is only renting house properties? Possible, not possible? My business is only renting of house property. Then he says PGBP will come. Lawmaker says, check which type of property it is. My business is only renting of houses. My business is only renting of houses. If my business is renting of house property, if it is a residential property, the income will always be taxable under house property. If it is a commercial property, income will be taxable under PGBP. So even if I am in the business of renting of house property, the income will be taxable under house property if it is a residential property. Because residential house means residential house only, no? Now we'll see. That is all about the amendments in your income tax. Nice amendments, small amendments, easy amendments. But income tax amendments are good and actually it is easy. Genuinely, I'm telling it is easy, meaning those who have not studied amendment, for them there will be a problem. Else there is no problem. Income tax, what is this? GST amendment. GST, whatever you have studied in the classroom, same thing is applicable. I think in your classroom, TCS rate which I have taught you is 1%, correct? But now the TCS rate is reduced to 0.5%. That is the only change, nothing else, nothing else. So even if someone feels like, sir, I want to leave now because if I leave now, I may reach home late, etc. You can leave. We will take around 45 minutes to 1 hour to complete this, okay? Apart from that, then, sir, how many pages is there? Around 10 pages amendment you have given for, what is this? GST, no, sir. Nothing. Clarification. Only clarification. Clarification. Array, clarification they are giving. Nothing else. Now see, what is the clarification? What is the clarification? Clarification on, sir, should I remember any of this circular number? Nothing you should remember. If a question is coming, you just have to answer that. Clarification on taxability of ESOP, ESPP, RSU. They are all related to what, sir? Employee stock option plan. Provided by company to its employees through overseas holding company. Now what happens is, say for example, I'll just take the example directly and tell you, give you the provision. Now for example, there is Coca-Cola India, and there is Coca-Cola Inc., which is there in USA. Okay, not okay. Coca-Cola is there in India also, USA also. Now there is an employee of Coca-Cola India. There is an employee of Coca-Cola India. Now this person who is working in Coca-Cola India, he is getting shares. Hey, he will get some salary, no? Along with salary, he is also getting ESOP. You know there is something called ESOP. Hey, can I say ESOP is perquisites? Hey, what is ESOP? I am getting an option to purchase the shares of a company at a predetermined price, at some small lesser amount of price. When compared to market value, I'll get the shares at lower price. Now what Coca-Cola India is doing is to make sure that Dilip does not leave Coca-Cola company. They are telling, hey Dilip, I will do one thing. I will give you my holding company shares. It is listed in US stock market. Arey, you to Bube are purchasing only shares of Indian stock market. I will give you the share of US stock market. Okay. So they told me that I will give you the shares of US stock, whatever US company is there, Coca-Cola Inc. Now I got shares of Coca-Cola Inc. How many shares, sir? 1000 shares. Now the question is whether it is supply. The question is whether it is supply. Because I am working in, students, because I am working in Coca-Cola India, I got shares of Coca-Cola Inc. A consideration can be in cash or it can be in kind, any form, correct? No. So because I am working in India, I got shares of foreign company. So whether this transaction is regarded as transfer, whether this transaction is not transfer, why transfer is coming application, whether it is regarded as supply, services, guy, please note, why am I getting this shares? Because services by employee to the employer in the course of employment, not a supply. Okay, do you remember? Services by employee to employer in the course of employment, not a supply. Point number one. Is it a supply? No, it is not a supply. Then is it a consideration, sir? Or what is this shares? Goods or services? When you see the definition of goods and when you see definition of services, what did we learn? Goods means every kind of mobile property other than money and securities. Services means anything other than goods, money and securities. So can I say these shares are neither goods nor securities? So the question of paying GST on this will not come. The question of paying GST will not come. But see, for whatever service I am giving to the company, no GST because not a supply. For whatever shares I have got, no GST because it is neither goods nor services. But if the company is charging some processing fees, some commission for giving this, some brokerage, then on this only that processing fees, brokerage, commission, GST will be levied. Okay. If the company charges some extra money called as processing fees, brokerage, etc., only on that amount GST will be levied. Okay, not okay? That is the clarification. Now, ESOP is part of employees' remuneration, thus not a supply. Securities or shares are neither treated as goods nor services under GST law. Thus, reimbursement means Indian company is giving the money to foreign company is not subject to GST because it is not a goods at all. However, if any additional fees is charged, such as commission, etc., is charged by foreign company from domestic company for issuing these shares, then it will be considered as supply. Okay, this small clarification. Now, second clarification, they will not ask this, or they may ask this, I don't know. What is the second clarification, sir? Say I have a car. Okay, one day what was happening? I was driving my car. Some beautiful beautiful Sundari was coming from opposite side. So I was driving my car. I was, oh my god, what a nalla irke. I hit my car. I hit my car to some electricity pole over there. Car was damaged. Now where will I go, sir? I'll go to insurance company. I will go meet the insurance company. I met the insurance company. I'll not. Why will I go to insurance company? I will go to service center. Yeah, I should repair my car. No. So I took my car to the service center. Now I had taken insurance on my car. Therefore, who will pay for this repair, sir? Insurance company will pay for this repair. Now there are two possibilities. What are the two possibilities? The two possibilities are deduction of salvage value or full insured declared value. You read this and understand the terms. I'll directly explain you what happens. Now I go to the service center. I will take my car and I will take my car where, sir? To the service center. When I'm taking the car to the service center, I will tell them that, sir, I have insurance. You please claim the money from insurance company. Now there are two possibilities. Insurance company, when the insurance company is paying the money to me, let us say the service center say the price for this is 50,000 rupees. The price for this is 50. Whatever service you are doing, how much will I charge? 50,000 rupees. Now insurance company is paying me 50,000 rupees. Point number one. Insurance company is paying me how much, sir? 50,000 rupees. Point number two. Insurance company is paying me not paying me, of course. Paying whom? The service center. Point number two, insurance company is paying 50,000 less scrap value. Whatever the parts were already damaged, no, those parts can be sold. Okay, they are paying me whatever that 50,000. Let us say that scrap got sold for 5,000 rupees. Lawmaker says if the company is paying you 50,000, supply is 50,000, pay tax on 50,000. The company is paying you 50,000 minus 5,000, meaning if they are keeping the scrap with them, if they are reducing the scrap amount and paying only the balance amount, GST will be applicable only on 45,000. Story, not that important. Now, yeah, here, this is something important. Now, here, charge under GST. You remember charge under GST? Section 9, subsection 3 is there, do you know? RCM supplies. There are some supplies which are taxable under reverse charge. There are some supplies which are taxable under reverse charge. Version. There are some supplies which are taxable under reverse charge. There are some goods which are taxable under reverse charge, and there are services taxable under reverse charge. And in our institute material, it is written that the goods are not important from your exam point of view. But normally it is not important, but because there is one point which is relevant for our new topics which we are going to see, a new topic in the sense future topics which we are going to see, we will see this point. See, normally the goods which are taxable under reverse charge, are they relevant for me from exam point of view? As a student, are they relevant for me for my exam point of view? Answer is no. But one goods we will have to know. What is that? Metal scrap. If metal scrap is sold by any unregistered person to a registered person, who will have to pay tax? Registered person will have to pay tax under reverse charge. If metal scrap is sold by unregistered person to a registered person, then who will have to pay tax, sir? Registered person will have to pay the taxes under reverse charge. Sir, what if it is sold by registered person? Then no RCM. Of course, then no RCM will come. Only when unregistered person is selling it to registered person. This they will not ask from RCM point of view. In future, you will learn one point. There it is important. As of now, you just keep in mind this point is it. Now, what is important from RCM point of view? You remember service of renting of immovable property is there. If you are renting residential dwelling to a for residential use to a registered person, it is taxable under reverse charge. Only if you remember, you will be able to collect. Now they have added one more item over there. They have added one more item, 5AB. Services by way of renting of any immovable property. Before it was services of renting of residential dwelling to a registered person. That is there, that is still there. But they have added one more item. What is that one more item which they have added? Services by way of renting of any immovable property other than residential dwelling. Any immovable property other than residential dwelling. Why, sir, other than residential dwelling? Because it is already covered. Under 5A AA, it is already covered. So here they are covering any immovable property other than residential dwelling by an unregistered person to a registered person. By an unregistered person to a registered person, that registered person will have to pay tax under reverse check. Okay, this is a new entry which has been added. Now, do you remember place of supply? Place of supply, when I was discussing, I told you there is a new section added, 10(1) CA. Section 10 subsection 1 clause CA. What is this point talking about? What will be the place of supply if the supply is made to an unregistered person? What is the place of supply? If address is available, then that address. If address is not available, then location of supplier. Now they have given one very good clarification, which is a good clarification. MCQ question may come for this. Sir, what if I do Bhubejam in my life? What do you mean by that? Sir, what if I am purchasing from some product from Flipkart? Like I do this activity over here. I do this point. What is happening, sir? I am purchasing. You know our sir is there. Rashi sir is there. Now Rashi sir purchase some tab. Now he stays in one place. I stay in one place. Now when he purchased the product, no, the product was billed in my name. It was billed to Dilip, who was sitting in Bangalore, but the product was delivered to Chennai. Sir was over here, so it was delivered to Chennai. So now in this case, sir, in this case, whether this transaction will be intrastate supply or interstate supply, I am purchasing the product to Flipkart. Whether this transaction will be intrastate supply or interstate supply. Whether this transaction will be, what is the place of supply? You tell. Ignore interstate supply, interstate supply. What is the place of supply in this? If I apply this provision, can I say address available? Therefore, it should be location of Dilip. But now they are telling no. If you are purchasing it online and if it is delivered to an unregistered person, Dilip is an unregistered person, the place of supply will be location of delivery. Only in case of e-commerce transaction. Only in case of which transaction? E-commerce transaction. So what is the, I have given a question over here. Mr. A located in Karnataka places an order on an e-commerce platform for mobile phone. He provides billing address in Karnataka, but the mobile was delivered in Tamil Nadu. What is the place of supply? The place of supply will, for goods supplied through e-commerce operator to an unregistered person, if billing address is different from delivery address, the place of supply will be delivery address. Okay, not okay? Now in exemption, they have added few new entries which are not that important. Okay, there are 1 or 2 points which may come in the examination, but I mean, this is something which you'll have to remember. But there are a lot of things which have been added, not everything is important. Services by way of renting of residential dwelling for residential use. Hey, do you remember this? Services of renting of residential for residential use is exempt except where it is rented to a registered person. Now here they have added one explanation. Here they have added one explanation. What is that explanation, sir? Nothing contained in this entry shall apply, meaning whatever you are reading above shall not be applicable for accommodation services for students in student residences or accommodation services provided by hostel, campus, paying guest accommodation and like. Basically what they are telling is this point which is there, no, this whatever entry is there, no, that is not applicable to whatever PG you are staying, whatever hostel you are taking. Meaning they don't want to collect extra money from you. So students residence refers refers to accommodation provided to students specifically. It includes student hostel, apartment, university, college dormitories, or college campus housing facilities, etc. Services provided by educational institution, including housing of composite supply, is exempt from GST, but taxability of such individual services supplied depends upon the nature and type of supply. So I'm sorry, this is anyways. Okay, so students, they have given the exemption, etc. Nothing else is there in this. Now, this is something which is newly added, and this is important. Why is it important? I told you in examination, normally they will ask you limit based exemption. If there is a limit, they will ask you. Like if you take a property on Kalyana Mandapa on rent from a 12AA entity, the limit is 10,000 rupees per day, correct? So there is some limit like this. And there is Kathakali dancer, for them the limit is 1.5 lakhs. So limit based exemption, normally they will ask in examination. One such item is this: supply of accommodation services having value less than or equal to 20,000 per person per month, provided that the accommodation is supplied for a minimum continuous period of 90 days, is exempt. If I am giving you any place on rent, please note it can be anywhere. If I am giving you a place on rent, and if the rent is less than 20,000 rupees per month per person, and if I have rented the property you for a minimum period of 90 days, for a period more than 90 days, then it will be exempt. Basically, they are talking about your PGs. If you are staying in a PG where the rent is less than 20,000, and if you are staying for a continuous period of 90 days or more, then that PG person cannot charge GST from you. Or say for example, I am coming from Bangalore to Chennai. No? Now we have been provided an accommodation. If the rent of that place, and we stay here continuously for 6 months, 7 months, etc. If we come over here, stay in that particular whatever hostel room or whatever place we have taken on lease or rent from them, if the rent is less than 20,000 rupees or equal to 20,000 rupees per month per person, then, and we have stayed continuously for 90 days, then that services given by him is exempt. Basically what they are trying to say is, where the rent amount is less, and if they are continuously staying over there, that means that person would have come here for job. That means that person would have come here for education purpose. Don't collect GST from them. Okay. Please note, when will GST be applicable? Above shall not apply. Above means exemption will not be applicable if the value is more than 20,000, if the accommodation is less than 90 days. If it is less than 90 days means you are coming for a vacation. Correct? No. If it is less than 90 days, you are coming for a vacation. And the accommodation services is not continuously for 90 days. Please note, it should be continuous period of 90 days. I come for 30 days, go back. I come for 30 days, go back. Continuously 90 days should be there. Now you remember, there is an entry called as entry 66. Nothing, time pass they have done. Go Naam Karna they have done in this. Education as a part of vocational training. Now here we used to study NCVT, National Council of Vocational Training. The name is changed to NCVET. They have changed that name. They'll ask this in examination. Okay. Now this is one more item which has been added. If services are given, which services? Services of affiliation provided by CB, Central Board of Education, or State Board of Education, to schools established or owned or controlled by central government, state government, union territory, local authority, or government authority or government entity. Please note. Hey, you would have all studied in your life, no? Somewhere you have studied, some school you have studied. You would have seen, hey, how many of you studied from CBSE? CBSE school. So some people have studied from CBSE school. How do you know it is CBSE school? Whatever your school name is there, Priya Education Trust. In bracket they'll write affiliated to CBEC. Something like this they'll write. Then local Priya Education Institute affiliated to state government, Tamil Nadu government, Chennai University. So I hope you are understanding. So there we will have to take affiliation from them. Correct? No. We will have to. If I am running a school, I will have to take Authority that, sir, if you study in my school, you will get degree from central government. If you study in my school, you will get degree from Stanley. Correct? No, we need to take that affiliation. So lawmakers are telling these people giving affiliation to Priya, taxable. But these people giving affiliation to whom? Government schools, colleges. The schools and colleges which is owned and controlled by central government, state government, union territory, local authority is KKA exempt. Now this is time pass. Services, I'll just read it. Services provided by Ministry of Railway to individuals, to us, we people. What services are? Selling tickets, no GST. Facility of retiring room, waiting rooms and all, if I want to wait for someone over there, I can wait, okay. So that is exempt. Clock room services, or clock room is luggage room, and battery operated cars. Nowadays that car system, if you go to railway station, you will find all these services is available for you guys. You enjoy, no GST is levied. Services provided, they may ask also, okay. I say, no, not important. If they ask, problem will come. Sir, you said it is not important. It came, go away. 1 marks I lost. I got 39 because of you. Or you can say I got 49 also. No, go away. Not 49, 59. Hey, go away. You should all get how much? Eh? 105. Go away. They will not give. Hey, 60 plus, so you should aim. Aim Allah. You should aim for 80 plus, get 60 plus. Next is what, sir? Services provided by one zone of railway to another zone of railway is exempt. Okay, maja panna. Services provided by special purpose vehicle to Ministry of Railway, exempt. Services provided by way of providing meter equipment, renting, testing meter, transformers, etc., shifting of meters. This is given by whom, sir? Your electricity bill. I am shifting my house from one place to another. My meter also I want to change. They will give some service. No, their services are exempt. Now, input tax credit. You remember we discussed that there is a new section which is added, section 16 subsection 6. A new section is added, section 16 subsection 6. We have discussed this in the classroom. What is this section talking about? Sir, what will happen in case of revocation? Or what will happen in case my registration is cancelled and later it is revoked? There are some cases wherein my registration can be cancelled by the proper officer. I was not filing the returns. Therefore, my proper officer has cancelled my registration. Now, when he is cancelling the registration, I can apply for revocation. Now, he cancelled the registration, I applied for revocation. He cancelled the registration, I applied for revocation. But this took time. Do you remember? From the date when he has cancelled the registration till the date of revocation of cancellation, my registration will be suspended. And if I would have purchased anything during this period, I cannot take input tax credit because my registration is suspended. Correct, not correct? Lawmaker says, if your registration was cancelled and later if it is revoked, whatever purchases on which you had not claimed input tax credit, you can claim it after revocation, but within 30 days. Meaning what, sir? Within 30 days of revocation, you can claim the input tax credit. Normally 16.4 says there is a time limit. What is the time limit? 30th November or date of filing annual return, whichever is earlier. Sir, what if the date is gone? No problem. You still have 30 days from the date of revocation. We have seen this in classroom. I'll read it. Where registration of a registered person is cancelled under section 29 and subsequently the cancellation has been revoked by an order, the said person is entitled to take input tax credit in respect of such invoices or debit note for supply of goods or services in a return. In which return, sir? Return which is filed by you up to 30th November or date of filing annual return, whichever is earlier, or if this date is gone, then no problem. If this date is gone, no problem. Return filed for the period from the date of cancellation till the date of revocation order, if the return is filed within 30 days of revocation order. So you can claim the input tax credit either on this date or this date, whichever is later. So if the revocation is happening before 30th November, 30th November is the last date. If the revocation is happening after 30th November, then whenever the Revocation happening plus 30 days. For example, Priya Electronics is engaged in supply of electronic goods. During 23-24, the company registration was cancelled on 15th of August 23. Subsequently, the cancellation was revoked on 5th of February. Cancellation was revoked now. Cancellation happened 15th of August and it was revoked now. Priya Electronics filed return for the period for which registration stood cancelled on 25th February. On 25th February, I filed the return for all those periods. Priya Electronics has an invoice dated 20th July for goods which worth rupees 1 lakh. Can Priya Electronics take input tax credit for invoice dated 20th July? If yes, what is the time limit? Further, Priya Electronics has filed the annual return on this date. Now, what has happened? Priya Electronics has filed his annual return and forgot to take input tax credit on that invoice. Can they take it now? Yes, they can take it now. If they file their if they file their return within 30 days of 5th of November, revocation of cancellation. Now, normally there are few items on which reverse charge is applicable. On reverse charge cases, who should pay the taxes, sir? I should pay the taxes. So, sir, for taking input tax credit, what is the date which I am going to consider, sir? For taking input tax credit, I should have a document called as invoice, no? So that, sir, invoice, will it be the invoice given by the supplier or the invoice which is given by me to myself? Because invoice given by the supplier will not have tax. It is me who should pay the taxes to the government. When I am paying the taxes to the government, I should give an invoice to myself. Only then I can take input tax credit. So here they are telling you should calculate the date from the date when you have given invoice to yourself, not the supplier invoice, because you would have not charged tax at all. That one clarification they have given. Now, if you go to where will you go? So many showrooms, you will see car, demo car is there, test drive panno, madam, test drive panno, something and all they'll do in life. Hey, danne go test drive panno. They'll say no, please do the test drive. If you like, you please use it. Now, sir, that test drive vehicle, can I take input tax credit on those vehicles? There is what? Priya Cars. Priya Cars is there. We deal in what, sir? Rolls Royce cars only. Now, please see. Now, for me, some looking like dog face, I know, go away. But please understand, please concentrate, no. Please note, I am a dealer of car. Now, the car which you are going to purchase, before purchasing, you want to feel how is the sofa. You want to feel how is the steering, etc. So, I will give something called as test ride to you. Okay, I am giving test ride to you. Now, I am giving test ride to you. What will happen? You will like the car. Now, this test ride vehicle which is there, it is getting used. So, can I take input tax credit on this vehicle? Is the question. Can I take input tax credit? Can I take input tax credit on this test ride vehicle? Hello. This test ride vehicle which is there, I am using it for my business purpose. Can I take input tax credit? Yes, I can take input tax credit because it is used for furtherance of business. It is used for furtherance of business. Now, if I am purchasing this vehicle, then I can take input tax credit. If I am purchasing, case number 1, I have purchased. Case number 2, what may happen is I may not purchase the vehicle. The manufacturer of the vehicle may directly give the vehicle to me. I may tell him, sir, 3 crore rupees I will give only for test drive vehicle. Go away, I will not give. So what I may do, instead of purchasing the vehicle, he may give that vehicle to me. Sir, okay, you use it for test drive. Now can I take input tax rate? When I have not purchased it all, how will I take input tax rate? Correct? No. When it is not my vehicle at all, though I am using it for my business, it is not my vehicle. Sir, what if you have purchased the vehicle and you have capitalized the vehicle in your books of accounts? Can I take input tax rate on capital goods? Yes, I can take. If I have not taken depreciation on the tax component of capital goods. So if you are capitalizing, I will see on what amount. Say if the vehicle price is 10 lakhs, the GST amount is 18%. So total price is how much? 11 lakh 80,000. How much have I capitalized? 11,80,000 or 10 lakhs. If I have capitalized 10 lakhs, I can take input tax rate. If I capitalize 11,80,000, no ITC is available. Okay. And please note, tomorrow if I sell this vehicle, if I have not taken input tax rate, and if I sell this vehicle, I will also have to pay tax under section 18(6). Special category, transfer of capital asset or plant investment, that case. Then under registration chapter, normally, students, normally do you remember that if I am a person who is supplying only, if I am supplying only RCM supplies, I don't have to take registration. If I am making only supply which are taxable under reverse charge, will I have to take registration, sir? No, I will not have to take any registration. Person making only reverse charge supplies are exempted from taking registration. Okay. However, such exemption is not applicable to a person who is engaged in supply of metal scrap to a registered person. You remember why we discussed that? Because for these people, no, though their supply is liable to be taxed under reverse charge, they are not exempted from taking registration. See, normally if my supply is taxed under reverse charge, I should not take registration, no. But if I am a metal scrap person, then that exemption of not taking registration is not applicable to me. I will have to take registration. Now, do you remember section 29 is there? What is section 29 talking about? Just two more discussion. Two more discussion. We'll go, Purna, we'll go. Tell me, what is this point, sir? Cancellation of registration. Do you remember registration can be cancelled by me, myself, or my legal heirs? Correct? Or the registration can be cancelled by GST officer, proper officer, GST officer. GST officer will cancel the registration if I have not filed the returns, if I have not followed the law, if I do some or the other type of mistakes in my life. Now, two more mistakes have been added. Purile. A GST officer will cancel the registration if I don't file the returns, if I don't follow the law, if some 4 cases, 5 cases we saw. Now, 2 more cases have been added. What are these 2 cases? If he is failed to file return between the order of cancellation and revocation of cancellation within 30 days. You remember just now we discussed, if I have not filed the return within 30 days for whatever ITC that part, if the cancellation was retrospective and failed to file all the returns till the date of cancellation within 30 days of revocation. So if you are applying for revocation within 30 days, you should file the return. If you don't file, I will cancel the registration again. Under payment of taxes, one small change they have done. So some people know what groupism they do in their life, Say for example, I have to file my income tax return. All these are clarification only. I have to file my not income tax return, GST return. Okay, my tax liability is 40,000 rupees. Now I don't have 40,000 rupees. Tell me what is the due date of filing return? 20th of month. Let us say it is January month. So for Jan 25, I should file it by Feb 20th. I should file my return by 20th of next month. No, I should file it by Feb of 20. And how much is my tax liability? How much tax I have to pay? 40,000 rupees. Now I don't have 40,000 rupees with me. I have 25,000 rupees with me. So what I do on 20th, no, I deposit 25,000. And I start arranging for balance money. And after arranging for balance money, on 4th of March, I paid balance money of 15,000 and filed my returns. So now the question is, sir, because I have not filed the return, I will have to pay interest for delay in filing of returns. So the interest will be calculated at 18%. Correct? No, sir. The interest will be calculated at 18%. On what amount will I have to pay interest? Should I pay interest on 40,000, which is my tax liability, or after please note, I have just deposited 25,000. Have I used 25,000? No, I have just deposited. Should I pay tax on 40,000, interest on 40,000 rupees, which is my tax liability, or 15,000 rupees, which is the short payment which I had made? On what amount should I pay, sir? Lawmaker says you should pay on 15,000. Sir, what if I have not paid anything? 40,000. Okay, not okay. That clarification they have given. I have given an example over here. some example I have given. You please see the example, you will get the answer. And TDS and TCS. TDS and TCS. Section 51 talks about TDS, tax deducted at source. There are some situations where TDS is applicable. Hey, who are the deductor? Central government, state government, local authority, government agencies, or such other persons as may be notified by the government. Now, under this notified person, one new person has been added. Who is that new person, sir? Any person who is receiving supply of metals. Who is receiving, not supply. Who is receiving supply of metal scrap. He is also what? He is also required to deduct the TDS. He is also required to deduct the TDS. Last point, TCS by e-commerce operator. The rate got changed from 1% to 0.5%. So now the rate is what, sir? 0.25% CGST, 0.25% SGST. This is the rate for TCS. That is all about your amendments. Students, oh my dear students, thanks a lot for joining me for this beautiful day. Hey, thank you, seriously, very, very thank you. I really appreciate your hard work which you are putting in your life for clearing the examination. Yeah, I seriously appreciate your hard work. All the very best for your examination. You just have 60 days if you calculate from now. You just have 60 days. Make sure you become, see, please note, don't do boobism in life. Don't do jumping Japan. You have seen some advertisement, jumping Japan. Some advertisement is there, I don't know. IPL, some advertisement is there. IPL and all, you know, go away. Now, first complete one group, then only go for second group. Let us say you would have studied something till now and you complete one group by 15th of March or 20th of March. Okay, let us say you have studied. Now, assuming you have studied everything except tax. So you study tax for next whatever number of days is there and you complete tax. Group 1 is complete. If you have not done studies like this, if you have studied group 1 as well as group 2, go basically like that. If you have any group, whether it is group 1 or group 2, it does not matter. You should do what, sir? Study whatever group is there. You please complete that group and say, let us say on 15th that group is over. Whichever group is there, group 1 is over. Now from 15th onwards, you start group 2. No problem. You start group 2, but every day 2 to 3 hours or 4 hours you should give for revision of group 1. Every day compulsory. Every day you should revise. Make sure that by the time exam is coming, group 1 you revise at least 3 times. 3 times you should do it, correct? At least revise it for 3 times, so you will be very confident. Your confidence is only going to make you clear the examination. If you are confident, 100% you will clear the examination. Okay, so make sure that you study well. Of course, you guys know how to study. I mean, you know your strengths, you know your weaknesses. Any doubt you have, you can always ask me. You can always raise a ticket. Hey, don't raise a ticket. Hey, you can always ask me any doubt you have. You can always ask me. Then what else do you want me to tell? Marathon I'll be taking next month. Dates, I think 8, 9, 10, 11. That is what we have decided right now, but we don't know the actual dates. But no problem, even if you are not able to come, because that time only you will have 1 month for examination. I don't want you to get disturbed, going, jumping everywhere, etc. But if you can come, you please come. Okay, you please come. And it will be happening live. You can attend like this online. These people are attending, no, some people are attending. So whoever is attending online, hi friends, my name is, anyways, you are my students only, so you will be knowing me. If you are not my students, hi, my name is Dilip. Owner of Priya Sarees. Okay, all the very best. Enjoy. Don't take any tension. Next 2.5 months, take very good care of your health. Sleep well. Sleep well, sleep well. If you feel that no, sir, I have not studied today, no problem. Sleep. Study tomorrow. Sleep well. At least 6 hours you should sleep. 6 hours you should sleep. And tension will come. That is very normal. That is very normal. But just study. Write the examination. Don't worry about the results. After examination, enjoy. But now, till the date of examination, don't do any time pass. I know you will be having someone very special in your life. I also have my kids. I also have my wife. But see, from last how many 3 hours, not even one Google call she has, my wife or kids have given. I understanding. So because she knows for me important is my class. She does not disturb me when I'm in my class. Yeah, I understand. I have many daughters in my life. Has anyone disturbed me? No. I hope you understand. You will be having a lot of people who are very important for you. But as of today, what is important? Your examination is important and clearing the exam. Right? When is your examination getting over? 16th, 14th. On 14th, you call everyone. Hey, Goves, I have not met you from last 2 months. Come everyone. You give time. Say for example, I have 4 daughters. I give time. From morning 9 to 12, I'll meet you. 1 to 4, I'll meet you. Then 5 to 7, I'll meet you. And midnight, all the boys, not all the 4 people. You can give the time to them. You give the time. You give appointment to them after whatever date it is. Okay. All the very best. Enjoy. Study well. Study well. You seriously have very less time. 2 months is too long, but 2 months is too short. Seriously, the person who is going to get a result tomorrow, if he does not clear tomorrow, you have to look at his face. He'll be worried. 2 months only I have in my life. I know I will not clear this time also. He'll feel like that. So you should not have that feeling. Make sure that you study today. Study today. And after that 2 years you can enjoy, articleship. Mast maja you can do. Join my firm. No work it. Hey, nothing. Okay, please. Nice, man. Go away. Study well. Study well. You have to clear your examination. Study well. Hey, I have work at my office. Some Google will post this and send to who is that? ICI. They will tell see that this Google does not. Hey, I have good work in my office. Okay. Okay, chalo, tata, bye bye, take care, enjoy, study well, study hard. Thanks a lot for joining me till here. Thanks a lot for being live till now. Thank you. Bye, bye, take care, enjoy. Please subscribe to our channel and also call our team to know about what is that, sir, ArivuPro or any other different courses. My product is also available on the ArivuPro app. You can also contact the team. They will give you all the details about my product. Thanks a lot for joining me till now. Bye bye.